But you got what 20 something thousand in GoFundMe.
Okay,
it's something like that.
Well, they set up a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, all right, we live. Well, I guess it wasn't all for naught, but
it seems real painful.
Oh, absolutely. Shit.
She's definitely dedicated.
Shit. I hate heights, so I couldn't even imagine that shit. Falling from that high? No.
Well, 15 feet ain't. I mean, yeah, to fall for it, yeah, that's pretty high for a stripper, no doubt. Yeah. But as far as like regular, yeah, like anything 2 or 3 floors, and
she kept going too. She kept going too. Like, wow, just busted her shit and kept going.
Yeah, right. Pretty strong. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. Went from like 10 people to 134. Yeah, the topics. I mean, we dig for them, man. It's kind of dry with the gaming stuff, but
I swear that's all people want to hear, dog.
I mean, well, we got a lot of gamers out there. A lot of. Hey, it's good to be good at gaming, but it's even better to be good at life. Shout out to Urban Combat. What's good, family? Everybody good? How's life? Yeah, exactly. Life is good, or at least what you make it. But
yeah,
sometimes. But yeah. All right. So is that the equivalent of like being an MC that doesn't write rhymes? Like if you're a gamer who doesn't really play games and you do your channel, it's like you don't write.
Oh shit! The fuck?
Hey, is that the equivalent?
I don't fucking know.
The only thing people really care about for these bigger gamers or whatever is they just want to hear their opinions on stuff. They don't really care if they game or not.
Oh, like, okay. You're talking okay.
Yeah.
I think Luke is talking about the validation. That we seek sometimes from our favorite YouTubers. Yeah, it's like okay, she likes or they like my favorite plastic.
Yeah,
or game or something. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like unless your channel is like you've set out to have a gaming channel from the beginning and that's all you ever focused on, then people aren't going to come and watch you for your gaming stuff if that's not what your channel is about. If your channel is about talking about games or talking about social commentary or anything like that, that's what people sign up for. So,
okay,
yeah,
like there's plenty of I follow a bunch of Destiny YouTubers who post gameplay and stream and all that stuff, and they get a ton of views and stuff like that. But that's what they built their channel off. You know what I mean? That's what people want to see. So, and then there's people like Rich of Review Tech USA. People don't really care if he games or not because they just want to hear his opinion about stuff. So,
yeah, he's one of those like kind of like neutral, or he tries to satisfy everybody. When he commentates. What up?
What's up?
Yeah. All right. Just woke up 8 times.
Nah, I've been up.
You good?
Right. Yeah, I've been up. All right. Shit. What's good? Shout out to the chat. Episode 84, I think it is. Any Given Sunday. What's good? What up?
What's up?
Nah, I didn't just wake up. I've been up.
All right.
Yeah. So what's up? What up? Let's get into these topics. No, let's get into the intros first. Go ahead, Ravish.
Hey man, hit me on Twitter, man. Shout out to the chat, the panel. Let's get it. Energy.
All right, go ahead, Melon.
Yo, it's Melon. Let's get to it, man.
Luca.
Hey, what up? What's up, guys? Let's get into it.
Drew.
What's good? What's up?
Out.
What the fuck?
Who was that?
That's the skateboard surfer.
Dark Cloud made that noise. Really? Did he?
He did. Skateboard mating call. The fuck?
Definitely the ambassador of Airwalks. That was Airwalk. Dark Cloud. With some Vans.
All right. Did anybody watch Who Killed Malcolm X?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Melon watched it. Oh,
the
man,
fuck? You acting shocked and shit. Fuck out of here,
no,
nigga.
you was the first one giving me pushback. Like, nigga, I'm studying, nigga. Fuck. I'm like, wait.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Watch 10 minutes of that shit.
Bro, hey, I still watch it. I watch all of it.
I only wanted to watch like 1 or 2 episodes, but it was so engaging. I had to watch.
Yeah, to keep watching it. Yeah.
I watched all of them. Like, had to watch that. It's
Who Killed Malcolm X's documentary on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out. It's pretty good. Find out some things I guess we didn't know, or maybe you did know. Just wasn't really sure. But it's pretty good. I watched all of them. I think it's 6 episodes. So,
yeah.
Check it out.
I won't spoil it, but one of the things I will say that I didn't know, which I always thought I knew I was well informed about the relationship between Malcolm and the Nation of Islam. I didn't know how much money they were making monthly off of Brother Malcolm. Like, that was eye-opening. Like, we talking a couple $1 million back in the 60s. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of bank. So when he kind of got more power and more extreme and became more in the forefront, they was like, wait, that shit you was talking was cool, but now we getting this money. And they was like, okay, don't fuck up this money. And it was like, whoa, like, I didn't know they was making that much. And then, of course, they deal with there was 5 killers. 2 have been identified. The other 3 are deceased as well. Well, 4 of them are deceased. I think he's alive, but it breaks down the guy who delivered the kill shot. But I think all in all, it was a co-op. It was basically the CIA facilitated in the NYPD, along with the NYPD, worked in theater and facilitated the tension between Malcolm and the Nation, and unfortunately his demise. So check it out; it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's great. Definitely is. Did anybody else watch it?
Nope.
Drew, Dark Cloud, y'all check it out?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, man.
Malcolm got killed like 10 blocks away from your crib, and you
you from New York, nigga.
No, I didn't watch it.
What I will say also, the leader of Mosque number 25 in Newark, New Jersey, his name was James Shabazz 3X, and he was murdered brutally in 1973. Some niggas went up on his driveway and lit his ass up. But he was the head of the mosque of the killers from Newark, and they all knew Jeremiah Muhammad down in Philly. And then James Shabbat, like those were Philly and Jersey, where were like the killers were at the mosque, temple number, I want to say 12 out of Philadelphia, but they had nothing to do with it. It was just, it was one of those things, man. It's like, God damn, that shit was crazy. But everybody knew who the dude was. It was like an open secret.
Yeah, and like they were like, yo, just leave that man alone, dog. I was like, man, he gonna keep digging. He better stop.
Yeah. That happens when you get protected, and, start doing shit for the man. It is what it is. But everybody should check it out, though, man. Check it if you're interested in that type of thing. Check it out. Shout out to Urban Combat. Yeah, he said, "What's up with the energy, bruh? Some of you sound like you woke up out of the casket."
No, hey, man, good, bro. Good.
We warming up.
Any of y'all pick up Dreams? PS4 scoring.
Hell no.
Who in here develops video games?
Huh?
Who in here develops video games?
Oh.
No, I see what you.
The fuck?
It's a game dev game.
People been they created Mario, Sonic. I was seeing
somebody let's see. Somebody made Fallout. Somebody made Dead Space. Like,
yeah, if you're a modder, this is like perfect for you on the console world.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to V Keeps It Low Key. He said, not another low energy podcast, bro. Come on, man. Then we got Kenny Wilson 1. He said hard naps times. Wake up, right? We got Kenji Neutral, or Ken J the Neutral.
Kenji.
Yeah, well,
until he picks his name, just Kenji.
he said Ken J, and he giving up some bread. Another week, let's get this fire started. Yeah, man, I got a respect on it. Yeah. We got DJ DeCon. Well, shout out to the podcast. I'm finally on at Resident Evil 2. Game is lit. All right.
Damn, just now.
Damn, took you a while. It's good though.
Never.
Yeah, it's all good though. Right before the third one comes out.
This nigga said, "Damn, Hard8 sounds so down. I had to check if he lost another member."
No.
Oh, yo, that's fucked up.
Yo, y'all stupid.
Be in here, man.
Yo.
I mean, you're gonna have some up weeks, some down weeks. Oh shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but yeah, Dreams is. I don't know.
You don't think Resident Evil 4 is a good game?
I think it's overrated. I played it
I
back
liked
in the day. That game
liked
literally 4 was literally the start of action over horror for that entire franchise.
But then when I played 2 for the first time, I could see why people look at Resident Evil 4 the way they do.
Exactly.
Because
Play 3.
2 is way better. Like, yo.
3 is the same thing. Like, the 1, 2, 3. I guess Code Veronica.
Yeah, I played Code Veronica.
Those are all like the horror elements. 4, 5, 6. No.
I still like 4. Still like it.
Okay.
Yo, I've been watching Jack Moo's live stream. Shout out to Jack. Them controls are fucking terrible. Jesus.
That camera is terrible.
Yeah, that's god damn that shit.
What camera?
Resident Evil 4.
4.
That camera is trash.
It's so bad. Like
In a stiff ass movement.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
Shout out to Andrew.
All right, hold up. Was it trash when it came out?
Let me
Or
pay
is
these
it
bills.
trash now?
It's trash both times. Shout out to Andrew Wilson. Why y'all sound so down? Sound like y'all just got finished playing the Xbox game. Bleeding Edge, for example.
Yo, Bleeding Edge looks trash. I was watching.
Bleeding Edge. Yo, I watched like maybe 5 minutes of whatever live stream that the devs or whatever the fuck we're doing. Yeah. Oh my god,
that game was trash, man.
Where my Xbox game? All right.
This shit is ass, bro. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Hey, man. You know, Ninja Theory, man, they the next Naughty Dog from what I'm hearing.
What?
Wait, what?
Who's saying this dumb shit?
Your boy Kid Smooth. I'm pretty sure Luca co-signed
that. We don't know why he's saying
Absolutely
that.
not, but okay.
Bro,
you know why.
That nigga,
Yo,
man.
Don't put that evil on me, man.
Yo, all I'm saying is like I don't even know. Did they make any other game other than what's the name?
Hellblade?
Hellblade? No.
Yeah, they made DMC, the one that people didn't like, the action one. And then they made what was it, Heavenly Blade? Heavenly Sword?
Oh, I heard people like that game.
Heavenly Sword was okay, but it's not a game to run out to go buy.
Right.
Like when I picked it up when the PS3 came out, I was like, okay, this is cool, but boring.
I thought it looked alright.
I think they've done other stuff too, but I'm not sure.
So how did they get this level of greatness? Because I don't think Hellblade was a dope game at all. As a matter of fact, I skipped that bitch.
With Xbox now, so you know they gotta hype it up.
Wait, you didn't like Hellblade?
Nah.
Wait, Hellblade. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I played it. I liked it. I like the whole like.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I like what they did with the like. The,
I think people really liked it because of the themes.
Yeah. Like the whole mental health aspect and all that shit. And then like if you play it with headphones, like it was pretty cool. Like the voices and shit. I don't know.
Well, the vertical slices we saw from the new Hellblade, I mean, it looks promising, but you know,
it looks pretty great.
Yeah, but that I got
which one?
The new Hellblade.
It looks great. Again, looks.
Yeah, that was just CGI though. I got to see like in gameplay. Yeah.
We'll see how that shapes up.
Yeah.
How long was the last one? The last one 6 hours or something like that?
Shit.
Wow, is it only really 6 hours?
No,
I felt like it was more than that.
I thought it was like 7 or 8.
I don't know. Huh.
It wasn't a long game.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Shout out to Stank Ma. This is for you, Melon. He said, shout out to the cast. Will the pod still be going to iTunes?
Yo, iTunes is dead. iTunes doesn't even exist anymore. That shit's dead.
Is it Urban Combat? He said, Hard8 homesick again. Get this man a cheesesteak.
Homesick.
He said, get this man a cheesesteak from Max's, please.
Shit.
Yeah, man. All right. I guess segue into the next topic.
Yeah, this nigga Kid Smooth just beat that game too.
Yeah, and he hyped. We all know why. Come on now. Y'all know what it is.
I don't blame him though. I don't blame him.
Bro,
what else you got?
Halo, Gears and Forza, bro. Like,
All right,
I want to know. I want an honest question from even the people in the chat and y'all. If Microsoft didn't get Ninja Theory, would Hellblade 2 was coming out, would Xbox News be this hype?
Fuck
No.
no. Bro, they need anything
But
they can get
PlayStation
at
guys
this point.
wouldn't be so down on it. You know, they wouldn't be
I
down.
don't think PlayStation guys didn't even care when Hellblade came out.
I mean, I played it.
Yeah, they did. They definitely used it for their list wars. Yeah, for sure. That definitely happened. I remember that happening. So.
All right, give that to them then.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things where like when it wasn't on the Xbox, like the Sony guys were kind of like, hey, this is a good game.
Yeah, that's absolutely what happened.
Right.
Damn freaking console war fruitcakes.
Console war fruitcakes.
Hey, speaking of console wars, it's like is E3. I guess apparently Jeff Keighley bowed out at E3, right?
Didn't Nintendo bow out too, from what I'm hearing?
Well, nobody cares about Nintendo, but Jeff Keighley.
No, stop it,
man. Them sales say otherwise.
No, they did, right?
Definitely say otherwise.
Hey, but I think he bowed out because he does the gaming awards, and that's kind of like competition.
Well,
right?
I mean, I get that, but it's like there's like a 6-month difference between the shows, you know? Time difference, that is. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that he would just bow out because of that. I think he bowed out because they fucking leaked everyone's goddamn information last year. I think a lot of people are like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go to that.
Yeah, I heard something that there was a tweet or something, some sort of interview or something went out, and the way he was talking was like, they're not protecting us out there.
Wow. That's okay. That could be something to it. So what do you think?
A lot of
like
people
going
got
forward?
harassed too. Like when their information got leaked, they ended up getting harassed by the people who were obsessed with them. So it was a real bad thing for them.
So E3 did it to themselves.
I mean, I think so personally. Because honestly speaking, if I was like a big content creator and that shit happened to me, and then I had all these nut jobs after me, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm not going to E3 again.
Yeah, speaking of, I've seen somebody tweet. There's like, oh, since E3's dead to so many of y'all, I better not see y'all tweeting about it when information comes out. Like, bro,
listen, that was me too. I definitely did. I set people up for it. Wait, hold on. Okay, because I put out a tweet saying, "Oh my God, is E3 dead?" And then I followed it up with, "If E3's dead, I better not see y'all streaming or talking about it." Because people are always claiming something's dead or whatever, and then I see them watching it. It's the same thing with fucking what was that shit called? The thing that Xbox does, the
the inside
thing. Yeah, no, that shit is so awful, and yet people watch it every single time, even though it's always awful. I don't understand. I don't get it, man. Like, stop watching trash. I don't know. Like, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, information is information. It's gonna come out regardless. So,
bro,
like, I don't. Yeah.
I will fucking get the information from someone else. I'll read an article or something. That shit is awful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't get how anyone can even go through it, honestly speaking. And it's like every time they watch it, they expect it to be good or something. I'm just like, no, it's always bad. So name a good fucking Inside Xbox, please.
Yeah, there isn't one. So when
can we get Kid Smooth on the line?
Oh my God.
Well, I think we're at capacity.
We're at capacity.
That's a joke. I'm pretty sure he would disagree with that statement.
Kids, if you're in the chat, definitely feel free to partake.
He really hates PC gamers though. That shit.
He do, bro. He hates
really
them niggas, bro.
I'm not trying. Like, I never met a person like that, bro. Like, he's like, I had fun with the Xbox. Xbox this year was amazing. And my thought to myself is like, your funnest episodes on YouTube were PlayStation games.
Well, you got to remember his standards are different.
I don't know, man.
They're very low at that.
Okay. So
I mean, he did think Recore was amazing. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on now.
I'm trying to put this in perspective. Like one man's opinion has this much effect on this many different people. Like,
it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things leading up, but it's not just the crumb side. Yeah. It's also bigger YouTubers and bigger websites also like not making a full blown article on it, but specific things. But I mean, there's rumors that Nintendo may not do one direct on.
Direct. I was about to say, when the last time Nintendo even showed up?
Sony's not going to be there now. Jeff Keighley's not going to be there. Like, people are going to start like, even if it's like they don't make up like 50% of the show, people are gonna be like, that's whack. I'm not even gonna go or watch.
So let me ask y'all this: when do y'all think E3 is just gonna be dead completely? Like
it'll probably go to like the third party devs that want to show up and show out. But this one is a little bit more disappointing because this year was supposed to be the concert.
That was so funny.
This nigga said, "Listen, Dark Cloud, Kid Smooth enjoys sitting in his room watching the dust settle on his
on his water cooler Xbox One."
Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, "I'm gonna need to see some receipts on this Sony / Hellblade thing." Oh, he doesn't believe the hype that we were saying earlier. He said, "I'm a Sony guy and heard no Hellblade celebrating."
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm not calling you a liar, Luca. Maybe it's your circle, but I didn't see it.
No, I completely understand that. I'm just saying. I was like, do I have to go back? I have so many
find the files.
I can't do it. Listen, you don't have to believe me, Tony. But that's perfectly fine. I don't care. But I'm just because
let me interject.
It's been years, so
yeah. Let me interject. Yeah, we're not going to screen cap anything. Sony guys, it's called selective memory. Okay, yeah. But as
coming in clutch for his woman, you gotta love it.
Hey, speaking of which, nigga, did you do anything for Valentine's Day for Luca?
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Listen, I 100% believe that you should only give someone something if you're officially dating. So
facts.
Oh, damn.
That's like a fact.
Okay.
Hey.
Yo, I heard that this nigga Ravish was on his knees putting on them shoes on them ankles.
Oh,
shit.
I'm just like,
yo.
Yeah. Okay. Bellin, you want to get that? I didn't see the
got it. Andrew Wilkins said Smooth was just on the Iron Frauds podcast. The ninjas who say Sony fans don't buy games. All Xbox fans have to lie on Sony and their fan base.
You know, the Iron Lords just had Jason Schreier on today, so I'm not sure how fraudulent you actually.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're reputable Xbox guys. I mean, from what I've heard.
Jason Schreier, ain't that dude that he be saying like wild shit and then blocking people for it, like on Twitter?
You know,
and shit?
honestly speaking, that could be any number of them. They all seem to do that. But he's the one who tends to have sources when putting information out that tends to be correct. He's that one.
Okay.
I don't know that Horizon Zero Dawn joint ain't come out proven yet.
Oh yeah, bro, that shit. You know, everyone was talking about that for like a whole week, and then that shit. Like, I haven't seen nothing since.
Well, I mean, consider, like, honestly, he's right so often. I'm more inclined to believe that he's being truthful about this. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's a wait and see kind of thing. But he's usually right about this stuff. That's why he's built his reputation on actually looking into things and having facts and sources before he says things. So,
okay. Shout out to RyStar94. He said, "I'll be going in and out. I'm at work. Just want to say appreciate y'all for the content and hit that like button. Salute."
What
the fuck?
What's that? Yeah, there's a party. It's a party.
Oh shit.
All right, man. So then to the next topic. I think we kind of covered this on and off. The Witcher 3, the sales and everything involved in The Witcher has risen 500% since the show run.
Damn.
So that means it's
outselling
whatever it did when it first was released by 500%. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, that's good for.
Should there be a new trend?
Project Red. I mean, that's good for them.
Should good games like this and like Bethesda like come out with a show?
Bethesda has good games.
Oh, you know, I mean, they they kind of
act like they don't have good games. Okay.
Yeah, buggy games.
Name the last good one.
Well, I'm just saying in general. like should Naughty Dog come out with a show to kind of retroactively hype up their IPs?
Absolutely not. Naughty Dog should not come out with a show or a movie.
For a game.
No.
Well, I mean, the thing of it is that the Witcher series, the show is based off the books, not the game. So.
Right. It's based off the books, but nobody.
So they already have like a basis to stand off, and they have more information to go into it with than something like a Naughty Dog game. Because if you just do a Uncharted, I know they're doing a movie. Like I know this.
They're doing a movie. Yeah.
But like video game movies don't tend to do well. But yeah, it's just kind of like maybe if some of these games are based off books, then I'd say yeah, absolutely go for it and use the books as the source material. But
Right.
for a game, I'm not sure.
I think a game like Uncharted or God of War could definitely put together a nice Netflix.
Ooh,
I
God of
don't know
War
about big
show?
screen,
Ooh.
but on Netflix definitely, and they can kind of come out with the book that has sort of like an origin story or mythos, and kind of go with the source material and write it that way. I think it could be done.
Speaking
But
of
a God of War show would need a really big budget.
Speaking of video game movies, did any of you go check out that Sonic movie?
I heard it's doing good. I heard a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see it. I think I'll probably
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna go see it though.
I've seen the trailers. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
People saying it's good. Like I know people saying it's good.
Melon got on his hate hat again.
Nah,
Yeah,
I ain't hating. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. That's
What do you want to see?
That's
then?
questionable.
You want to see Birds of Prey, or what do you want to see?
Birds of Prey is trash.
Yeah, I ain't about to see that. Stop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see that too.
You about to see Birds of Prey?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've actually heard that
Hard8times.
it's okay. Like it's not bad.
Yeah, I heard it's not bad.
Have I seen? No, I don't have any interest in seeing it.
Oh, okay.
How come? You just don't? You think your type of movie or what?
Well, there's like nothing about it that interests me. Like it kind of seems like what's the point sort of thing. Like it just seems like a pointless movie.
That's how I feel about.
At least what's his name is in it from Star Wars.
That's how I feel about Black Widow. Like,
Black Widow. That shit look fire.
Bro, she dies. Like we know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you
Like,
kind of know what's gonna happen with her.
Like, what's the point? Like,
I'm interested in Wonder Woman. I'm not interested in Black Widow. I'm not.
Really? That trailer was heat. Yo.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not interested.
Speaking of which, did y'all see the Batman, the new Batman shit?
Yeah, I was just about to
trash. You tripping?
Real quick, let me pay the bills, and we'll get right into that. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, "Although I love Luca's voice, this is fact. Sony PlayStation is SEC football, and Microsoft Xbox is Everest College. Ouch!
Ouch!
Listen, you're never gonna hear me try to say that Xbox is better than PlayStation in that way. Like PlayStation has killed it this generation. That is a fact, and Xbox has made several mistakes, several missteps, and people are in denial about it, but I'm not. Like
shit, PlayStation been killing it since they've existed. Like, except they
that
struggled last gen.
It was last gen, and they ended up catching up. And didn't they pass Xbox up?
Yeah, they
last
did.
gen too?
Yeah,
so
yeah, they did.
I mean, listen, I'm not in denial about reality. That's not how I roll.
Speaking of PlayStation,
drop bangers.
I just finished episode 4 of Business Wars, Nintendo versus Sony. Y'all gotta check that shit out.
Yo, what's it on? What the hell?
It's on Spotify. You can watch it on YouTube, but Spotify actually gives you like each chapter. It's 6 episodes right now. They're on 4. Yo, when you listen to it,
Business Wars.
Yeah, when you listen to it, Nintendo's some dirty motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah,
I read the books and all that, but I'm like, yo, listening to the story, I'm like, yeah, I would have shot somebody.
Yeah, well, that's what happened when you ditched Sony for Panasonic. But let me tell you a synopsis, and I don't want to spoil this because I think you.
It's not. It's not even. They didn't even want to ditch them. They wanted to get out of a contract because they didn't want PlayStation to make any games. They wanted to control games. They didn't care about the hardware.
Well, if they didn't do that, why did they spring it on them at the showcase? You see what I'm saying, Dark Cloud?
You got to listen to it. Once you listen to it, you understand why.
I'm familiar with the history, like what they did and how they duped Sony. But let me tell you, Sony has been bending them over ever since.
They really have.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you listen to it, you see why Sony goes at them this hard.
Well, Sony, I mean, they basically replaced Sega because Sega was the one that kind of was the inception of the rating.
They talk about Sega in this shit too, and what Sega did was grimy too, but Sega kind of fucked themselves over.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah.
But PlayStation basically removed Sega, and the aging demographic of gamers were Sony inherited that. Shout out to Sizzle of 420. He said Jim Carrey did his thing, and overall I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Worth a watch, the Sonic film.
All right, so Dark Cloud, why do you think the new Batman is trash?
It looks trash.
I don't like his suit.
Nah,
I don't like his suit.
The suit is trash. It's
Nah,
costume.
Yeah.
Yo, remember, I'm the biggest DC fan up in here, so y'all can come at me however you want. The suit is garbage.
I think
it's garbage.
Okay, the way I feel about it is like it's the same with the Witcher test footage. He looks pretty bad in that test footage, honestly, but he looks great in the show. I think there's a reason why, like it had that fucking that red filter on it too, you know, so you couldn't really see shit.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
Shit,
yeah.
So
I cleaned that up though. I've seen footage of like
I've seen
it cleaned up
stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna wait. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that.
I'm not gonna wait. I'm actually gonna trash it. I'm gonna hate on it. I'm gonna do it.
I am gonna be very judgmental.
Hey, look,
Drew, what do you like about it?
Hold on.
I just like the suit. Like, I don't think it's as bad as y'all saying.
Okay, you like the Daredevil suit. Okay, cool. Good for you.
Because that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's probably what it is.
Hey, but I seen the actor. They showed footage of the actor, and they said it. This guy's. He's been in the gym. He's been, trying to. He doesn't look muscular. Look, I look more muscular than him at the age of 10. Like he just does not. It doesn't look.
Okay.
He doesn't. Yeah, Mega Mind. He doesn't look muscular. Does he to you? I mean, you don't.
I haven't looked at the man, so you need to fall back.
Open up, nigga. Shit.
I haven't looked at that nigga. What the fuck? You're out here looking at sweaty ass men.
Look your eyes out, Bert. Look. Can you see it?
Sitting there looking at sweaty ass men talking about, I was more muscular. He was at 10 years old. What the fuck?
Nigga got a 1985 Shit. Man.
What you gonna try out for Batman next?
I'm not feeling. Listen, Yellow. I'm not feeling it. All right. I'm just not feeling it. All right.
That's cool. I ain't feeling the shit neither. But damn, I ain't gonna look up the actor and be like, oh, he's not muscular enough. Like,
he's not muscular. Batman's even Ben Affleck got muscular. Shit. Like, look the road.
Give him some time.
When you see Batman in the video games, on screen, in the cartoon,
he's swole as shit. Yeah,
okay. Well, I think it's because he's still early in his career too. So I don't think that when Bruce started off, he was super swole. It might, at least based off the comics I've read. So.
Yeah, it could be one of those things too. But this just from what
and when is this supposed to release? Later this year, right?
I mean,
next year.
Really this year?
No, I hope not.
This year, next year.
They need to cook that shit up some more.
Yeah, this definitely does look like the kind of light LGBTQ Batman. Somebody said,
no. The way he looked, he about to have an affair with the Joker.
I can't stand you guys.
Have you seen the actor like just like he definitely?
Yeah, I've seen the actor regularly.
A little sweet, like a sweet corpse. But yeah, man, I'm not feeling the suit.
We gotta hear how he does the voice too.
Okay.
He has to. If they gotta have a voice. What's it called? Yeah, voice changer.
Voice changer shit.
Oh, and speaking of Batman, did y'all see that apparently the animated series is coming back?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that would be dope.
Ooh,
yeah.
Is it like a recreation of it, or is it like new?
I think it's like a recreation. Yeah.
Wait, which one is this? What is this?
Batman.
It's Batman the animated series. DC announced it.
I'm hyped for the He-Man. I know Masters of the Universe is coming back.
DC announced that the co-creator Bruce Timm would return.
I didn't announce anything.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, so like I don't know.
That's exciting. The Masters of the Universe stuff too. It has an actor in it playing He-Man that I really like that actor. So
yeah, I know Mark Hamill, the God voice. Him and Troy Baker are A1, A2. He's gonna do Skeletor. So I'm definitely hype off of that. This is gonna be dope.
They better have old buddy as Batman, otherwise it's gonna flop.
Why? What was that?
Kevin Conroy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he better be the Batman voice, otherwise it just ain't gonna be the same. You know what I mean? Like,
why do you care about his voice? Like, what if?
Because how you gonna be the okay? All right, nigga. Replace Mark Hamill with anybody else, and does he pull off the same? Like,
I get what you're saying. Though,
okay, all right, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, that's Batman, right?
Yeah,
exactly. So when you see Bruce Wayne, like in the video games and on the shows, cartoon, like that's Bruce Wayne. I don't know who this motherfucker is, but yeah, it don't look like Bruce Wayne to me. But we'll see. But like you guys said, we just gotta wait and see because like The Witcher, we were thinking kind of the same.
He don't look like a Bruce Wayne or a freaking Batman. He don't fit none of them. At least the others fit either one of the others. Like one either fit Bruce Wayne or a detective, or the other fit like a good Batman. He don't fit nothing.
Yo, I'm looking at a picture of him like next to like a Batman photo. I'm just like, I don't see it at all. Like,
the same thing about Henry Cavill, about him being a Witcher.
Somebody on Twitter said, "Oh my God, his jawline."
They said the same thing about Henry Cavill.
His jawline.
White girl was like, "Oh my God, I like his." I'm like,
he does have a nice jawline. This is true.
Oh my God.
But I think people are very, when it comes to the characters they truly love, they're very skeptical about pretty much every actor that fills the shoes of them. So
it's the same thing like the Joker. You get it wrong, you might get shot.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, they liked the Joker film. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said reason Nintendo stated they ended business with Sony is because Sony supposedly sneaked something in the contract to make more money from sound chips. In NES, is that? Oh, I don't know. In NES, then they were supposed to make, I guess. So Sony was trying to creep on a come up, I guess.
No, they basically, so when they made the PlayStation, they had no game developers. So they wanted someone to basically help develop games because no one, as a matter of fact, everyone in Sony didn't even want the PlayStation to be made. They had no developers. They thought that they literally said consoles were for children. It was a toy, and they didn't want nothing to do with it. So Ken basically wanted to make a system, but he knew computer parts and all that, and he saw a PC and he wanted to do 3D visual games. So at that point, he basically worked with someone in a company in Silicon Valley to make the chips in order to do so. But after the system was made and they could show the tech, they had no one to make games. So they tried to partner with Nintendo, and he saw that when his kids played the Nintendo system, they said that the sound was horrible. So he's like, what's the best way to get in bed with with Nintendo? Let's offer them a chip at a decent price so that they can help us make games. So I don't know what this dude's talking about, but that's wrong.
Okay, well, shout out to little F boy. He said Rav is right. This isn't Batman, it's Bussy Man. Oh man. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said, bring Thundercats back. Facts. My childhood is scared.
Nothing about that.
Scarred.
Thundercat. Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, man, I think, Sony helped Nintendo develop the first Rumble Pack, actually. So they definitely wanted to get into the gaming market. But as everything happens for a reason, right? So now we get, thanks to Nintendo, we have Sony and PlayStation brand. And it was good. The timing was good too, because now Sony with everything else is pretty much trash. Shout out to the Dark
dude,
Cloud.
Ken,
yeah.
He didn't want the DualShock controller. He wanted the controller to look something like a Nintendo.
You said who?
And yeah, Ken, the guy that basically brought the first PlayStation, he didn't even so the guy that was in charge of making the controller, he didn't even want the controller. So that dude had to go above him and to go to like the CEO, and the CEO overruled that dude. So you got to listen to it. Niggas in Sony didn't even want the PlayStation made. Anytime someone went over that person, they tried to get him fired.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did their thing, and it was also Nintendo too. They wanted to maintain the cartridge format, and when Sony and then they went with the CD and everything, and it was just, I guess it was easy for the devs. I don't know, but Sony kicked that ass, and they continued to kick that ass. So I'm glad this everything worked out. So yeah.
We can get off gaming now.
All right, yeah, well, yeah. Other than that, Quantic Dreams, they were going to self-publish, but nobody cares about that. I guess we had almost at the 2-hour mark. So yeah, let's get into Snoop Doggy. He issued an apology, and everybody thought that he would. What you think about that? What y'all think about Snoop? Did the Bulle? I
don't think he should have apologized.
Did the black? No.
How did he? Well, how was the apology? Did it sound sincere?
No, it was definitely sincere. Like he was, he talked about how he was unprofessional. He should have came out a different way and like all that. So he was like, "Oh yeah, I hope we can do a sit down and talk one-on-one in person."
That's interesting. Who do you think got to him?
Definitely his pockets and CBS, who control. I guess he's got the cooking show with Martha Stewart. And yeah, they definitely said, "Hey, you know what? We gotta clamp down on this. We can't have someone who's employed by us threatening a news anchor or whatever, a celeb public figure." But I think it was the money. Like they knew they was going to drive them pockets, and then it might be the Black Boule. Like they kind of get involved in something. Gail and Oprah, they're part of the Boule, right? So And for those of you who don't know, it's basically a fraternity of celebrities that are kind of connected and intertwined. But yeah, so I think that happened. And then isn't it the timing? His son's pictures come out, and I guess he did a photo spread where he's hey girl, he's definitely hey.
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see this.
G's son. This don't look like the son of a gangster.
Uh-oh.
You mean his son that's now a model?
Yeah, well, is that what that is? That's modeling. Yeah, he was. Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No,
hey,
no.
I wish we could screen cap this shit. Yeah, man. He was little Brody or whatever. He was. I mean, makeup, earrings.
Oh, him. Oh, he's
eyeliner.
Football, right?
Yeah, he used to play. I guess. Yeah. Well, I thought the timing was kind of convenient as well. But they basically showed Snoop like who's boss. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, it seemed like a sincere apology, but we already knew like Thought Crimes, and they predicted, they knew he was gonna come because he did a video before that video where he was kind of like unapologetic, and he said, "Yo, I said what I said, but I didn't mean to say this or whatever." Threatened a 70-year-old woman, and then he comes out with an apology, looking like somebody's auntie with the whole head wrap and everything.
He
so
always
that
be wearing that shit. Yo.
Yeah. See, Urban Combat 1000. He said, "Is Hard8 good, man? Where he at? I think he there.
Is he here? I don't know.
He might have been. I don't know. Might have been doing some. I texted him, but yeah. So that's it. Yeah, I guess the Black Boule. I think they clamped down on him. He wasn't gonna have him talking all that shit. But a lot of people don't feel like it's sincere, and they think it's like a money. I think it is CBS behind it, basically. Let them know. And then another thing too, I saw like some two white anchors were like mad about it. I seen a clip and they were like, "Yo, a black woman is threatening this." I was like, "Oh shit!" If Whitey on it, then he definitely gonna have to apologize. And like 2 days, but the next day he came out with the video apologizing. So
all right. So let me ask y'all. Did y'all see the whole thing with Dwayne Wade and his
Zaya?
Yeah.
He's definitely
they changed the name.
What y'all think about that?
Bitch.
He's a cook.
Well, his son is.
So what
12.
happened?
His son is 12, right?
I think so. Yeah, 12, 13, something like that. Yeah.
Wait, so what happened?
His son decided that. I guess we have to say she now. She wants to be a.
No, say he.
No, okay. He wants to be a woman now, or wants to be addressed as a woman. So, like, Dwayne,
are they? They're not doing the transitioning stuff, right?
Yeah, they are. Dwayne Wade said in an interview that he's like him and his wife
are
like.
Wait, hold on. So did he say that they're actually going to start with the medication and everything like that?
I don't know about that, but like he said that they're going to start like addressing her as or him as her and she and all that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
I think they need to send that kid to see a therapist.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
No, they need to send that kid to see a therapist. He
The
obviously has.
Worried about it's like when he grows up. Like, what if he gets older and he just regrets it? Like the whole time.
That's
you know what? I don't want to be addressed as a woman no more.
Kids change their mind every day. Every day, bro. That's considered child abuse, dog. Fuck out here with that.
Yeah. Children, and the brain isn't done developing. The brain isn't done developing until 25. But here's the thing.
Right.
I think what it is kind of. I think this is the parents vicariously living their fetishes through their child.
Okay.
Okay. All right. No.
You don't have any children, neither do I. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this is odd that they're pushing this. Like, why?
So if that kid was to get up one day and start saying, "Earth, Daddy, I'm a dog," what's Dwayne Wade gonna say? The fuck out of here, nigga! You ain't no dog.
He's gonna start calling him biscuit or some shit.
He's not gonna say, "Cut the fuck out of here! You're not a dog."
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm with Dark. I think if the kid does have because it would be called gender dysmorphia or something like that.
Yeah.
So if the kid has gender dysmorphia, then yeah, he should.
Yo, who's with the background noise?
I don't know. Somebody fumbling their mic, right? Hey, Drew, what up?
Nah, I'm not fumbling my mic.
Hey man, somebody, I think D Wade. I mean, he looked.
That was me. My bad.
Okay, what's up? All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? D-Wade what?
What y'all talking about?
Fruitcake. We talking about basically D Wade trying to change his son into a she or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Zaya.
Zaya is the name.
Yeah, man. He's gay. He got his nails done and everything, man. He's gay.
Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah.
So is he a cuck?
Yo, this is why they need to allow.
What?
Like,
I said Dwayne Wade a cuck.
Dwayne Wade.
Hey Drew, I think Drew is piggybacking off of something I said a while ago about
so
women kind of controlling the household and all that. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, Gabrielle ain't got nothing to do with that. I mean, dude is gay. I mean, that's where he want to be.
Yeah, you want to be like the woman. I get it.
he's 12 years old, man.
12.
Well, you know you gay. You know what you like at 12 years old.
He needs to see therapist, dog. The fuck?
I mean, listen.
You gonna tell me at 12 years old you didn't know what you like?
Any man that wants to be a woman is something wrong with him.
Oh, so
Hold on, at 12 years old, you ain't know what?
Dark Cloud, this is like a dangerous thing that you've set yourself up for, man.
No,
hold on. You telling me at 12 years old?
DC got married a year later, so he knew what he wanted at 12.
I thought he
put
meant
that
like
blue hair in his face. Said,
grow up and be like a basketball player or something like that.
Okay. You talking about that?
We're talking about sexuality.
We're talking about sexual orientation.
Already 12 years old. You know you like girls,
already
right?
started beating my meat at 12. The fuck?
Hell yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, I was forced. I knew I loved women like right away, but yeah.
No, 12 years old, you know what you like.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, come on now.
Yeah. You know what's up.
Yeah, but it's not even what he likes. What he wants to turn himself into. We don't even know if he likes men or female. We don't know any of that. It's what he wants to turn himself into. Like, the fuck is this?
Right.
This isn't a build-a-bear.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Hey man, it's if you got kids, I can see why it be passion.
Yeah, I'm mad, bro. Like, yo, you might need to get slapped in his.
Yo, he know what he like. He know what he like, dog.
Man. Nah.
You know what you like. You know what you like.
I think as long as they don't start treatment or anything like that, then it's whatever to me.
Yeah, I think they should wait till he's 18 and then give him whatever hormones, whatever. Like,
yeah,
hey girl, do your thing.
Because I would like if they were starting with the treatment, I would definitely be against that. But I mean, it's
doesn't matter if it's now or later. He's gay.
Well, no, it's not a sexuality thing. It's a gender thing. He thinks I think he thinks he's a girl. Is that what you guys are telling me here?
Yeah, he got his nails done like a girl. He thinks he wants to be addressed as a female.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to the hormones and the treatment, then that's definitely something they should wait on if that's actually what he wants when he's older. So.
Did y'all get this Andrew Wilkins super chat? What y'all think about the game with his mind control, colored bleach hair, and butterfly face tat, which is mind control symbolism, supporting Wade's decision to allow his son to be a girl.
Mind control symbolism. I don't know what's going on.
The game is suffering one of the longest midlife crises we have seen thus far. He don't know what the fuck he wants to do with himself. He got that dumbass tattoo. That's what happens when you clout chase. Dumbass tattoo. That shit's stupid as fuck. And I mean, it looks cool to come out and say I support Dwayne Wade. You better believe if his son came to him talking about he wanted to be a girl, it'd be a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? Right. It looks cool to come out and say I support what they doing and this, that, and the third. A lot of people do this type of shit. It's clout chasing all day long.
Yeah, it's called when your last release sells about 4,000 streams, 4,000 copies total, whatever. That's a hell of clout chasing is at an all-time high. But yeah, it's definitely odd when a guy who's in his 40s is doing it. Like tattoos on the face, and like Hard8 said, it's definitely a midlife crisis thing going on. But this guy, he just can't figure it out. And he actually lost a lawsuit, man. He's gonna be broke. Like there's a lot of shit. Game's career is gonna have like a really fucked up like incline, like trajectory. It's gonna be bad. Like this dude is doing really bad out here, man. So yeah, it's just odd to see. I mean, he had the big Nipsey tattoo, then he's got the Kobe tattoo. He's got a gang of other shit on his face too. It's weird.
He got a lot of men tattooed on his body.
Yeah, facts,
bro.
Yeah, NWA.
Ken J. I said it right. Ken J. When I was 12, I wanted to be a Super Saiyan. Poor kid, man.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the kid goes, he feels like he's perfectly fine. Like ain't nothing. He's good. He don't feel like he's in no type of poor situation at all.
That nigga needs he needs a man as a father.
That's a fact.
Okay, so let me say this. So you said he needs a man as a father. So when he came to Dwayne Wade with this, what should Dwayne Wade have done?
Fuck that. You going to ROTC, bitch. I'm going to man you the fuck up.
God damn.
Nigga, you tripping.
You think
Basically,
tell me that, yo, my wife will come downstairs right now if my son coming in with that bullshit. He going to ROTC and I'm setting him for military training. Fuck out of here.
So basically, you trying to train the gay out of him. You think that's going to
Hell yes.
No Batiman in the DC household.
You think that's going to make him feel like, okay, now I don't want somebody to drop some penis off in my ass. That's
Jesus Christ.
Psychologically,
So,
how do you treat that though? Like, how do you deal with that? Like from a mental. I'm not trying to say that being homosexual is mentally ill, but what I'm saying, like, how do you do that for a child, man? If the child says, hey, they want to be gay or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
There are gay people in the military too. So just
go there.
Is that don't ask, don't tell thing still a thing? Or?
No, it's not. It's not a thing anymore.
No. Hey. You can say you're gay now, but that kid he's too feminine, bro. They need to get him off them fucking that fucking cow milk with all them hormones in it. They need to get him off of all that.
Hey, a lot of estrogen because he needs more testosterone.
So Dark Cloud, if
so basically you're gonna beat the shit out your child.
No, I don't hit my kids, dog. There's other ways to fuck. There's other ways.
Hold on, that ain't gonna work.
Send them to nail polish or something like that. I don't know.
I ain't got no kids, but I would definitely fuck them up. Like, yeah, I would fuck them up. Yeah, that's why I can't be nobody's daddy because I'm beating asses. My mom used to beat the shit out of him. I'm beating some asses. Yeah, fuck that. Like,
yo, that's crazy, dog.
Call CPS.
I feel like anybody that is born a man or a woman, I do feel like that's like some type of mental disability. Like if you want to be something else.
Yeah, I mean, it is classified as a mental disorder, the gender dysphoria thing.
But also, I feel like it's I feel like it could be a birth defect, right? You don't think that?
I don't know. I think it could be somewhere in between, though. It could be that where they were born with that way or whatever, or it could just be some ugly niggas like Melon who can't get no girls. So it could be,
that's why I went on a date, nigga. That's why I went on 2 dates.
Hold on. So you know how to hold on. Let me hold up. You and Melon, y'all sounding real gay right now.
This motherfucker.
So you know how to determine. Hold on. So y'all two men know how to determine the looks of another man and why you're saying
got a type. Yo.
Wait. I don't know about all that. Shout out to King J.
I mean, you said the ugly.
I mean, you know my let me break this down. My society standards. Hold on. Let me say this. By society standards, you know that Flavor Flav is not attractive to a lot of women. By and large. That's not has nothing to judge. Listen, it's just like when you see. First of all.
Hold on.
Let's break this down. You don't have to be gay to say, look, I'm not ugly.
I'm trying to climb out this hole. Hold up.
Oh, look at it.
Hold on. I can't breathe. You see a gay man, right? And you look at him and you like, okay, I know why he gay. Like, what's up?
Hold on. No. What I'm saying, what I said, shout out to Ken J, the Neutral. Let me get this real quick. Thanks for humoring me. And he said, with my name, fam, here's some more support. LOL. Hey, no, what I'm saying is, by society standards, like you know what attractive women like. Hey,
this nigga was looking at the script. Hey, this nigga was looking at Batman trying to work out.
Hey, you know what? I'm taller than the average man, and if you're short, you're short. Look, you know if you ugly. Hey, come on. Come on. Niggas can't be looking. Niggas know pretty goddamn well if they ugly.
Those niggas talking about damn. He cute.
He cute. He gay. Like what?
Look, now you exposing yourself. I never looked at another man and said,
damn. You know if he gay. You know why he turned gay. You know why another man turned gay because he's not attractive.
There's a lot of niggas who ain't got no options. That's a fact.
Hold on.
Like you know he's out of the woodwork.
How do you know he don't have no options?
I would like to point out that
let a female talk. Go ahead.
There are instances in gay culture where they're very shallow, so you would have to be good looking to get some dick and.
That's like a thing. Guys, she's talking about like the
unlotioned Debo looking.
That could be like feminine.
Basically, what you're saying, Luca, every day. Ravish is not 100% correct. That's what you're saying, Luca.
Yeah.
She's saying I'm not right about like my assumption that because there's different, like there's levels to it, right? Like there's some people that are born gay, there's some people that are bisexual. It's all over the place. What I'm saying is, by society standards, like I don't know, like I consider myself to be a handsome guy.
Hey, them workout
niggas, but I mean,
them workout pictures got you feeling type of way, huh? The workout pictures got you feeling type of way, huh, Ravish?
No, now we know why this nigga was sending us fucking headshots.
Oh my god! Here y'all go. No, but
so we're supposed to be like, by society standards, Ravish, you are a good looking.
No,
guy.
I'm not short. But let me say this though. I think that it could be. It's a whole bunch of different shit though. Like there's different types of gay people out there. So it could be they were born that way or whatever y'all said. Like the different. And then I think there's some people that kind of later on in life they start to discuss. Because I've seen. Now I'm not trying to be funny, but I've seen some women. Now I don't know about the dudes, but I've seen some women who were married 10 years, children, and then they turn into a full-on butch. I don't understand that. What is that? I don't understand that. So there's different.
That's called aging terribly, my nigga.
No. You go. Who are you to judge, right? But who knows?
It's called finally living your truth.
Nah, dog. Oh, so you saying somebody suppressed it through a marriage and children and all that?
I mean, that's actually. Wait, hold on. That's actually like something that's been known as like a joke and a stereotype. You hear about those hardcore Republicans who are like all anti-gay, and then on the side they're fucking their male side piece, like, you know what I mean? So that's something that's been.
What the hell?
Yeah, you've never heard of that before?
They might just be bisexual, man. They might just like everything.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me read this super chat from Andrew Wilkins. He said, Magic, MJ, Isaiah Thomas, now Wade all have gay kids. This is orchestrated by the elites, and they're trying to make black men the face of homosexuality.
Facts.
Yeah, that could.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that could be something to it. Yeah.
Then we got Slizzo 420. So basically, if I feel like I'm a dog, then now I can be identified as a dog. Hell no. Your DNA makeup is what you are, period.
Well, I would like to point out that there are people, like a subset of people who do identify as like random things. So it's called kin. They call themselves kin, like KIN. So there are people who are like, oh, I'm an other kin, and there are people who are like, oh, I'm dragon kin. Like they're like, I feel like I'm a dragon, so I'm now a dragon. Clearly, this is a mental disorder.
Hold up. If those are considered a mental disorder, then why is this not considered a heavily?
Gender dysphoria is a mental disorder.
That's what I'm saying. Like. But why they're acting as if it's like, no, this is normal. This is what he feels like. But yet you look at a person, so-called God says, I'm a dragon or I'm an alien. I get fucking tattoos. They get the scales put on them, and they heavily believe that's what they are. And they're considered they're considered problems. They have their parents probably beat the shit out of him, but it's not the same when you're looking at it as a child that's 12 years old saying that I'm a boy, now I want to be a female. But that's completely looked at different. Nah, man.
I think shout outs to V Keeps It Low Key. He said a gay gene. What's next? A superhero gene? I
get my tail, I'll be good.
This nigga, man.
At the end of the day, I think if you were born gay, then it was a birth defect. I think during the transition of the child developing, something went wrong. Because ain't nothing perfect, right? Like that can happen. It can happen where your body was given as a male or female, but your brain is the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
That fucking baby formula.
I just think
I don't think
I highly doubt
that. Start breastfeeding, dog.
We're just mistakes can happen. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing perfect in the development of life. Ain't nothing perfect in life, period. So during the development of a child, something can go wrong, and that's how they're born, feeling like they are attracted or whatever to the opposite sex when they are the opposite sex. So, hey, man, this is what it is. Hey, shout out to Kenny Wilson 1. He said, sex is how you're born. Gender is what you express.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Got Biz the Kid Gamer. He said, people try to tell me a trans man is a legit woman, but born as a man and the operation is correcting that birth defect. That just doesn't make sense to me. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, it's different levels to it, man.
What
But then
happened without a fucking scalpel?
hey, man, I'm gonna call out the Gemini and 8. This is the same man who said you can be born gay and be gay, but then you can suck a dick 3 times as a man and go back to being straight. So yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is, right? Yeah, nigga.
You never gonna let that go, dog.
Yeah.
Well, he walks around.
Oh yeah. Quick.
How they gay or something.
Yeah,
so
yeah, okay.
I know why he's gay.
I'll be judging. I'll be judging.
Look at him. He don't have any cheekbones. Look at him. I know why he's gay.
Hey, no real shit though. My homeboy told me a story one time. A dude walked up to him at a bar. They was just chopping it up, and the dude told him that he was gay because he was ugly. That's a true story. And I was like, why would you do that? Listen.
Y'all laughing. No. Y'all laughing. But I know. So back when we lived in Florida, my wife knew a few chicks that said that they turned gay because they couldn't pull men.
Yeah, that's man, real shit. Like that do be happening, man. Like that do be happening. Like, yo, that's real shit.
Yo, that's too funny.
That's interesting.
Because I don't know. I thought that all you had to have was some charisma and shit. Like, I just never got that. But
I think going back to what Ravish said, who said anything about 3 times? First of all,
what do you mean?
I didn't never say nothing about nobody sucking dick 3 times. Then go back and all that.
It was a previous show. You do remember?
No, I didn't say nothing about 3 times. I think it was like once or twice or some shit. Like
there was a number. There was a number, nigga. Yeah,
okay, it was like once or twice. I didn't say nothing about 3 times. No, it wasn't. Pull up the archive. It was not. I know for a fact it wasn't 3. I know for a fact it wasn't 3.
Was it? Well, twice makes it better. Okay.
Okay.
1 time, 2 times. Okay, cool.
Logically, right? If we speak in logics, if somebody tries something and they don't like it, then they can't be that. That's just what it is.
Listen,
you're not a chef because you.
This is an ice cream arcade. Let me play something hard. This is an ice cream. Listen, this is an ice cream. You scream, we all scream. This is your manhood, and part of your fabric of being a man, being who you are post 25. And if you eat a dick, you can't be that. But that's just my.
All right, well,
if you try something and you don't like it, how are you that? That's just
like if you
as a man, you shouldn't be trying it, right, Melon?
I mean, listen.
I'm with Hard8 on this one.
I don't like my balls getting sucked. I had to try it once with my wife, and I hated it.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, if you play football 2 times, does that mean you're a football player? Like, no.
Hey, man, listen. Your manhood isn't explained that it can't be all over the place with it. As a man, part of your moral fabric.
As a man, no doubt.
You're heterosexual. You can be a man as a bisexual, as a homosexual, but you're that. But as a man, a heterosexual man, you can't eat a dick and then be a heterosexual man again. I'm sorry. You don't get it.
Logically, if a man decides,
what does that? We ain't getting no L's in here now. Yeah.
If a man decides to eat a dick and then say, "I don't like that," you're saying
he's not a man. He was either bi-curious the whole time. You did?
Okay, he was curious. Yeah. He tried it. He don't like it.
They agree with me now. Okay, I'm getting the dubs. Hey, you might want to go to the next subject. I'm getting the dubs. Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Anyway, Hard8, I agree with you. So
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
But I Luke is not a man, so it's all good. It's all good. It's great.
Well, you got to
got nothing to do with it.
What I'm saying is in fact.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, but listen, what I'm saying is all subjective, but that's really what I believe, though. Like, I really believe that shit. Like, as a man, you could be bisexual, heterosexual, homosexual, but as a man, you're just that.
Wait, hold up. There are some girls that are, this probably would basically fit. So there are some girls that like never had dick ever in their life, but yet they call themselves lesbian. And then there are girls that literally say, if you've never tried dick before, you can't really say you're lesbian because you don't know if you like it or not.
There's also gay women who, if you have had sex with a guy before or tried dick before, you're considered tainted because you're not a gold star.
Exactly. So, they call it, what do they call it?
Gold stars or women that have never heard of that before.
Yeah,
first of all, let me just address the one dick sucker in the comment section. For a group of men that consider themselves straight, y'all sure do talk about a lot of gay stuff every week because there's always gay shit in the news, motherfucker. Keep y'all penises out of niggas' butts, and we won't be talking about this shit every motherfucker. Like every time you turn around, it's some gay shit going on in the fucking media that gets a huge amount of fucking attention. And as a podcast that talks about everything, this is why this shit is always a topic, because there's always some fucking freak shit going on. So
there's a few niggas I want to block, but I can't.
Hit the like button and shut the fuck up. How about that?
That's a fact. Right? And I want everybody to know this is just what I believe, man. It don't mean that Hard 8 or Luke is wrong or anything. It's just that's how I was raised, man. Like that's just that. You know what I mean? So nobody takes that.
Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, I say just do away with all the different names for it. You either like women, men, or both. Everything else is who really cares.
That's what we would like to think in theory, but no, man, it's more complex than that. Like there's a whole different level to that shit. So
yeah, it's actually kind of confusing, honestly. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on, and it's like you learn new stuff, learn new stuff like every year. Like someone I was someone I was training at my job a couple months ago. She was I always look at people's LinkedIn before they come in when I'm training them or whatever, and in the LinkedIn or whatever, she put her pronouns in there, and I remember like talking to her and asking her about it, and she said that at her college they teach that you shouldn't assume people's genders or whatever, and you should put like, okay, this is how I would like to be addressed and stuff like that, and they create safe spaces for discussions like that. So they're teaching, like, she's like 21 or something, and they're teaching that in some schools now, at least at the school she goes to. So it's like there's so many different things going on and so many different labels for everything. It's a lot,
Slizzle. Facts.
What is it?
Shout out to Slizzle 420. He said child predators have a mental problem, but people ain't sympathetic to them.
Facts.
Well, fuck no.
Yeah, pedophilia is incurable. There's no pill, no counseling, nothing that you can do to not be like, when people are sexually stimulated or attracted to children, I believe that's incurable. That's a fact to me.
Yeah, I mean, the difference is that, at least in America,
Jesus Christ, dog.
What?
He said kill them all. If it's a problem, what? When you
all right. Let me reiterate.
No, that's like really kills.
That's how you really feel.
Hold on. Let me reiterate this. I feel like we should kill the ones that have done shit to kids. I feel like we should kill the ones that have done shit to kids. The ones that haven't yet, try to get them as much help as possible.
Right.
Yeah. And the difference is that it's like, also. Having antisocial personality disorder is also considered a mental illness, but if you've never killed anyone, you don't go to jail for that just because you have that mental disorder. So that's like what's his face is saying in the chat, a false equivalence. Plus, it's like if you're gay or you're trans or whatever, you're not really in America, at least, you're not really breaking the law, depending on the state.
No, as long as they're legal, you can have all the ass you want. But yeah, as long as you're legal, that's totally different than being
what
gay.
What do you say about places that allow adults to have sex with 13-year-olds?
Well, I personally find it horrifying and disgusting.
How is it horrifying? It's a law that was.
But
okay, can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? There's a reason why I said in America it's considered illegal, because I know other places it's not. Morally speaking, because I was born in America and raised in America, and I have American values when it comes to pedophilia, I think it's disgusting. But other countries, it's legal. Just because it's legal in another country doesn't mean I can still consider it disgusting.
That's because where you were born. Like, if you was born in them other countries, then you would feel different.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's what you're saying.
I brought this up a long time ago.
I was about to say that. Yep.
I brought this up a long time ago, and I was talking about, like, in other countries, the age limit is younger. So is it? Are you against it because it's illegal, or do you just feel like in your soul, like, oh no, that shouldn't happen? But it's all based on where you were born.
Yeah, where you're born. It's like that's where you're more
morality is taught. It's taught. It's created. It's not something that's inherent. So
I must be, I don't know, like
depending, because there are people who are taught certain things and then they feel a certain way about it, and they're like, actually, I don't want to do this. It depends, but for the most part, morality is something that is taught.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where we at with it. We're from here, so that's where our compass is and how we kind of measure things morally. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. So And exactly how shout out to Miss Tech. I want to say shout out to Miss Tech, no fancy. How the hell you attracted to children? I'm not even attracted to skinny women. Like I do not like thin women. Like I do not. Yeah. Shout out to How are you attracted?
I mean, listen, it's I don't know. It's a mental thing, right? How the hell you attracted to another man as a man? How you attracted to another man? How you attracted to an animal?
You know how you know. I don't get that.
You can ask. You know what I'm saying? It's just
that's definitely different. Though. You can have you can have a type though. You know what I'm saying? And I think just like children is that's creepy and off limits. Yeah.
So what you mean, like a preference?
Well, yeah, like a body preference or even an ethnic preference. Like you could have a preference in women or men, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But I think children are off limits, no doubt.
Yeah.
So that's I have a physical preference. Like if you don't have an ass, you ain't getting none of this goodie. Shout out to Sizzle 420.
Little girls that got ass nowadays, nigga.
No. I can't.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Look like she was 11 with curves. What's up, Luca? Shout out to Sizzle. You willing to try putting that in your mouth? You fruity. Hard 8. Stop playing. All right.
Listen, I know what the cool thing is to say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, logically speaking, if you don't like something, then how could you be that? That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
that's it. I mean, it's just that simple. If you don't like it, like
I need to time some niggas out for saying some dumb shit in the podcast. In the
no, we don't have mob privileges anymore. I guess we were ghost blocking or something like that. I don't know. Shout out to Sizzle again. He said child predators have a mental problem. He said, but people ain't sympathetic to. Oh, you already read that one. Shit, I'm tripping. Yeah. I'm all over the place. All right.
Little F boy. He said, if you spread your bussy for a man 2 times but didn't like it, you are gay.
Hey, he's asking, are you gay?
Oh,
are you gay? Well, it depends. Like, I mean, what if you're doing it for money or something?
Oh, no. Hold on, wait. So excited, shout out. He said,
there are male prostitutes, so.
Wait, I want to, there's no way, like, as a heterosexual man, I remember, this is a true story. I'm going to tell you real quick. I'm going to sum it up. I called a party line one time when I was real young, maybe like 12 or 13, and it was a gay dude, a grown man on there, and he broke down like he was gay and what levels to it or whatever. And I just never, he said that there were some men, and going back to what I said, that they like women or they get with women, but they'll get with a man if they can't get with a woman. Look. Listen. That's what the dude said.
Wait, what?
Hey, yeah, it was a regular. Look, it was called the Roach Motel. Y'all in the chat know what I'm talking about.
No. I need to hear what that nigga said.
I hear what he said.
I have been on the party line before, and then hear all that, you would have to connect with that motherfucker, my guy.
Wait, no. This was one with like rooms. Hold on. Wait, let me say this. This was a chat line with room 1 through 9 were open rooms that could hold like 10 people apiece, right? So what I'm saying, though, look, when he said that, though, wait, go ahead. Oh, no, wait. It was a full room. Hey, listen, and this is the thing. When he said that, it was like me and a couple other dudes were like, nigga, we ain't never, like, no matter how dry it was or not getting with a girl or girl didn't want you, whatever, we never thought like, damn, let me get with a dude or some shit. Like, it just blew my mind that there was that many different, like, levels to it. And he broke it down. You know what I mean? But what I wanted to say, well, back to my original point was, wait, what were we talking about? There was a super chat in there.
Basically, you chilled in there and listened to everything that gay dude had to say.
No, I didn't listen. I didn't chill with anything. There was this chick in there named Twisted who was like, she was real powerful. The niggas were trying to get her. Let me say, wait, hold on, wait. Can I talk? There was a chick. Listen, there was a chick from Rochester, New York, who went by the name Twisted that all the niggas was trying to talk to, and that gay dude was her best friend. It was a dude named Sean. Yeah, so that's why we heard what we heard. You know what I mean?
There was a pretty chick in there that all y'all was trying to get with. Y'all hung out with the gay dude and listened to.
No. We just that dude came in. Sometimes he was with her. Sometimes
and he started talking, and y'all listened.
One of the times I came in there, man, and that's what he was saying. That's what it was already in motion. The conversation already happened, man. See, you like to dress it up that way, but that's not what it was, man.
Listen, you had a whole conversation.
Like we was on a gay chat line or something. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, wait. What kind of chat line did you call, nigga? You said it was only singles connecting. What nigga? When did you call the chat line?
I got on the party line before. No, I got on the party line before, and it's intros, and you got to connect with people. You just don't hear people
hold no room. There wasn't no room.
I never did no rooms and none of that.
What? Okay,
There was
you an OG. You an OG.
There was rooms. I just never got into no room. And if I did get in a room and hear a gay dude holding a seminar, I'ma leave.
Oh, here you go.
Hey, to each his own. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, shout out to the 1985 chat line room.
Shout out to Business Kid Gaming. Law aside, isn't predators a sexual preference just like anything else? Gays were killed for being gay. 2, will predators be tolerated in the future?
No.
You know what? They're trying to kind of normalize it, though. I see. Like they're trying to pedophilia is kind of in Hollywood. No, I'm in Hollywood, man. I'm not talking about just in.
How about that?
It's those fucking rich fucks, man. Of course they're trying to normalize it.
Yeah, they're trying to normalize it. Yeah, definitely.
But no. The answer's no.
Yeah.
Shout out to 420, man. He said, "Would you try it knowing you ain't attracted to men?"
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like I don't think as a heterosexual man, I don't think you could try anything with that.
Well, just like you said it, I guess it's obviously it's somebody that's bi-curious, right?
Right.
That
I think they would.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's all. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, just like whatever. But yeah, I don't think you could try anything like that. Yeah, you bend over for another dude. Yeah, you've been thinking about that for a while. Shout out to Will Thomas. He says, "Was that baby pic of Rav on the phone?" Yeah, that was me. Was that the exact same time of that story? LOL. No, man, I wasn't 13 in that picture, man. The hell?
Oh, did you guys get that super chat from So Excited?
Yeah, we've seen it already.
Yeah, I got
Hold on.
With the I'm with Melon, kill them all.
Yeah. I read that.
Okay,
I read that one.
cool.
Yeah, I read that one. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, man, that's some crazy shit. Damn, that Roach Motel was some shit.
Andrew Wilkins, he said, Ravish was the chick on the chat line. Oh, Ravish was the chick on the chat line. Black chicks do love having gay male friends over straight ones. They worship homosexuality for some reason.
She was the sister, man. She was black and Puerto Rican, man. That's what they said. I never met. I wanted to meet her, but now she was black and Puerto Rican.
Black chicks worship homosexuality?
No, they don't.
They don't. You know, because mostly, because there's a term for women who have like gay best friends. They're called fag hags, and it's usually white girls with gay best friends that I've seen.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see too many sisters. I don't get that.
All right, let's move on, man. The homosexuals in the chat ain't feeling this shit. Let's move on. All right, man. We're gonna stop talking about y'all.
Bust it open before I go. Shout out to Blade X. Yeah, man, I love that.
Hey, so did y'all see that a black-owned bank in Boston issuing new Visa cards with Harriet Tubman showing up?
Bro, I seen that dumbass shit. Crazy.
That was great. It was so funny.
Wow.
Listen, was that for real or was that to get a reaction?
That's real.
That's real.
No, but I know it's real. But you know what's crazy? The bank is owned by blacks.
Yeah.
Was that like for a reaction?
They got
really
Wakanda all up their ass, bro.
Man, that is so crazy.
They actually like that. It's kind of disrespectful, man.
Yeah, that's mad.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
That's
mad. That whole Wakanda, like that's fake, my guy. Like this shit ain't real. You should not be having Harriet Tubman,
doing the fucking Wakanda forever shit.
That's fake shit, dog. That's not real, dog. Like she wouldn't. I don't think she would support that type of dumb shit, man. You got her on there looking goofy, dog. She looked goofy as fuck.
She looked goofy on the little art, and then the Wakandan thing, which is just it is.
So
I don't see how any black folks got together and thought this was a great idea.
Oh, Joe, it'd be cool. Have her throwing up the Wakanda sign. That'd be hot.
They really thought that shit was gonna fly with people.
I know for a fact I'm gonna run across somebody that has that card. I'm gonna question them too.
Nah, man, I think it's a debit card. Like you got to be part of that banker, so that issues the card. So I don't think.
I think that bank.
Yeah, if you're in Boston, you might see some dumb niggas around Roxbury with it, but not over here.
Yeah, that shit that was dumb, dog. It's goofy. She looks goofy. It's embarrassing. It's disrespectful. God damn, like stop. Like if you're gonna do some shit, you know what I mean? Pro-black, don't make a mockery out of us, man, because that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the black people should pull out that bank. How about that? Would it be funny then?
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't be funny then, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful. They don't disrespect
I would go close my account immediately. Like, oh, it's over. What? This ain't no fucking game. Got these white folks out here laughing at us, man.
I wonder, like, what would be the equivalent of that? Like in another like ethnic group, Asian or white? Like, I don't know.
Well, white is ran by, they run everything. So, like, would there even be one? Probably not.
Right.
Asian,
like,
I don't know.
Like George Washington throwing up maybe the Rock or something.
They would think that shit's cool. Like,
yeah, right.
And they throwing up the fucking the white power fucking symbol and shit.
If it was Bank of America, they'd have a white person dressed as Harriet Tubman doing the Wakanda sign.
Bro.
Crazy.
Man, this nigga stay on my dick, dog. Hey, let my dick breathe, all right, Butter Crunch?
Damn.
Dick
Who you talking to?
God damn, some nigga in the chat been on my dick, dog.
What's up?
Yo,
who got
Black
who got
Butter
you?
fat. Look at this. This nigga looks like a fucking bulldog. And look at his picture. Nigga, Black Butter Crunch. You look like a fucking bulldog, nigga.
What
Fuck out of here, fat nigga.
Who you talking to?
Sucking my
Hold
dick.
on. Who you talking to?
Oh, some nigga in the chat. My nigga.
What's his name?
I just said it. Black Butter Crunch. Look for
Black
the black
Butter
bulldog with shades on. That's him.
Oh my
Take a
god.
bite out of crime. Fucking McGruff.
Damn.
Ass nigga.
That's funny
Anyway,
as hell.
niggas be sucking. Yeah.
That's kind of a sus name, nigga. Black Butter Crunch. The
That's
fuck?
gay shit. Yeah, he's gay. Yeah, he's a faggot. Yeah, that's one of Bond's followers and shit. Yeah, he's bagging it. Yeah,
Oh,
faggot.
shit.
Yo, make sure y'all hit the like button, man, because y'all guys is late.
Yeah, get that like.
Man. Hit that like button, man.
All right.
God damn.
We got that out.
Damn. This nigga hot right now. That nigga head steaming.
Yeah, man. I gotta have to get that out, man.
Hey, so the rapper, Game, y'all know Game, Amber Rose, Chris Brown, they all got like tattoos paying homage to Kobe. I know Amber Rose got a tattoo across her forehead, and she said she was inspired by Kobe's death or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
That's on her
cloud
forehead.
chasing, like,
Yeah, she got one across her forehead. Yeah, it's a lot of that going on, man.
Jesus
Yeah, she got it's
Christ.
across her forehead. I don't even know what it says. It's just some dumb shit across her forehead. What did Chris Brown get?
He got something behind his, or went it on his cheek or something, or behind his ear or something.
Oh yeah, it was like on his face. Yeah, it was on his face. Yeah.
I can't remember what he got though.
Do y'all feel like they paying homage or they clout chasing?
Chasing.
They definitely clout chasing. That's a hot thing to do. It's a hot thing to do right now.
With the Amber Rose one, I guess she got names of her sons.
Literally on her forehead, dog.
Yeah, it's
I feel like the Amber Rose one. I felt like the Amber Rose one. She probably got drunk. Hold on. Back up one time. Dark Cloud, you moved into your new spot yet?
Nigga.
Huh?
He ain't ready yet.
Oh, he ain't got it.
He ain't get it yet. He ain't got it yet.
Anyway, Amber Rose put that dumb shit on her forehead. I don't know if she was drunk or whatever, but once the backlash came with the roasting and all that, I think she tried to use the Kobe situation as like an scapegoat so people could be like, oh, all right, well, we understand now. Like, you don't look too goofy. But I don't know. I think she trying to clout chase.
Like that's somebody's mom. Like this bitch gonna raise kids and be old one day with this bash and slash across her forehead. It's pretty
everybody
sad.
think that girl's cute. I don't think she look hot at all.
Well, she's never. Maybe with some hair.
No. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping.
I mean, I wasn't into her like that either, though.
Y'all
With the bald head.
No, that bitch bad, yo.
She's bad. She's bad. She's bad.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Okay.
She's way too low for that booty.
Nice.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, shout out to Tori Shelton. He said just showing some love. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support, man. Shout out to everybody that actually support. Fuck the rest of y'all.
Yeah. Salute.
Fuck the rest of y'all.
Salute to Ja, Black Booty Cruncher. Yeah, you know what? She got a bald head though. Like I like women with hair. I like to pull hair. I like women with hair. So yeah, she's not ugly.
She's look. Okay, we done seen her wear a wig. She still look good, but I mean, the look fits her for it.
It does. It fits her.
It
like,
fits her,
man. Like,
I never thought she was that impressive. Now her body, there's no argument there. But
she's not an ugly girl at all.
No, she's not ugly. She never been ugly. I just wasn't
because
her head. I just didn't like her. A woman with no hair. I mean, unless she got like alopecia, that's different. But
Jesus.
but I like hair. I like hair. I don't know. I just. But they right. They right. She is bad, definitely by society standards.
What you pulling on? What you pulling on? You gonna pull on her bra? Like you gotta pull on some hair.
Hey, that body she got, I don't give a fuck about pulling on no hair. I'm just
shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said DC. Okay, I'm gonna let you get it. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said DC bugging. Amber Rose will get it.
The only reason y'all talking about that because y'all obsessed with ass. That's your problem.
I do.
She got a whole body, dog. Like her,
she got cake.
Not just her ass.
Yeah, she's not like a Kardashian. She's put together. That's natural.
Yeah, she's pretty cheap.
That's talent. That's raw talent.
Yeah.
I can't front. I can't even argue with these niggas. But I love hair, and so that's why I never really been into her. But she's bad. Yeah,
she nice. She definitely nice. But yeah, it's a stupid tattoo. I think she just tried to use the Kobe situation to like get some heat up
hurt from that shit.
Yeah, from making a dumb decision. But the tattoo is garbage.
But what about the Chris Brown one with this nigga got a sneaker on it? So did he do a line of coke?
Hold on, he didn't even do a Kobe sneaker. He did a Jordan sneaker, right?
Yeah, he did a Jordan sneaker, right?
Yeah, Jordan 3s or something.
I don't get why this dude. Man, somebody, who does he have around him? Shit,
I think people just bored, man. They got so much money. They don't.
I think that's probably what it is. Yeah,
like, bored and doing coke. We'll get you with Chris Brown.
He's been low key though. He's been low key.
Nah, man, that shit on. I don't know, man.
Chris Brown mind his business. He mind his business.
Yeah,
but
he been chilling.
Did y'all see?
We giving him a pass, or we giving him a pass? He beat up a black woman. We giving him a pass?
Man, let's not act like she was all.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
That nigga with the heel, dog.
Nigga, she had knots on her forehead.
Look, I understand that,
but like he was a damn chimp.
I understand that, but she was spitting on him.
Rihanna looked like she got beat up by a damn chimpanzee.
She was spitting on them and hitting them first.
Yo, y'all so nice, man.
Yo, she's light skinned, dog. If my wife hit me, she can get in trouble, dog. Come on, stop it.
Man, that's crazy.
Listen, I'm not going. I don't condemn people forever for shit they do, like a couple mistakes and all that people do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in that motherfucking car or whatever, wherever the fuck.
We ask that question all the time, don't we? We ask that question. Listen, we always ask that question. What did she do to push him to that point? But let it be our sister, our mother, and we don't give a fuck about none of that, right? I'm not cupping.
No, you're right.
I'm not caping. But I'm saying, like Hard8 said, we shouldn't condemn him forever. But if he beat another bitch like a chimpanzee like that, see knots coming out, the bitch looked like a devil, like she had the horns out her head. I'm not forgiving that the next time.
First of all, I ain't one of them people that think bitches shouldn't get beat the fuck up if they don't deserve it anyway. I'm just not one of them dudes. I don't have no problem with a nigga going upside a head.
Oh man. Hey, well, I gotta ask you a question.
The only time I frown upon that type of shit is if he a bitch ass nigga and he don't do that shit to niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I think yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I think usually bitch ass niggas are the ones who doing it.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
If a bitch spit in your face, what you gonna do? Walk away?
Hey, you already know. She getting that Tyson like left hook. You already know. Now you know that. You gotta ask me that. If a woman come up to me and disrespect me, she gonna get dealt with. Now, have I ever hit a woman? Absolutely not. But there was one time, it was a big chick from Compton. She walked up on it. It would have been a good fight. I'd have won, but it was good. Man, it would have been. And it was cool. And I told my homeboy, I said, look, if she get any closer, I'm gonna fuck her up. And I told her, if you get, because we were playing poker talking shit, and she was trying to protect her man. She's a big manly bitch. And I said, look, you still bleed once a month. I'll get you. I'll fuck you up. And she backed up. Thank God, because it was about to go down. It was about to go down. And shout out to Inglewood. Yeah, it was gonna happen. Yeah, but I never had to get a woman. Yeah.
So somebody said you're gonna punch her for spitting. Yeah, bitch spitting.
Oh, you damn right.
You better hit that bitch with.
That's actually assault. So yes, you have all right to do so.
Did you see the shit at Disneyland? That was his sister. Did you see that? That nigga broke off in his sister's ass when she spit on him. Shit.
If anyone spits on you, that's an assault on them. So you have all rights to.
I'm not gonna punch her. I'm gonna slap the shit out of her though.
Nah, that bitch definitely getting a fucking cocked ass fist to the face.
So she bring that shit from the bottom of her throat. You gonna do
a loogie up in that bitch and you just gonna slap her?
No, I'm not just slapping. I'm bringing her face down with the slap.
So, all right.
This nigga mushing her. Like,
I was gonna say about the mushing.
yo,
Yeah, man. I
Yo,
guess.
Drew, you over here laughing? A girl spit in your face. What you doing?
look, I'm not incriminating myself.
Look at
All right.
Hold on. How does that incriminate yourself?
It really doesn't, Drew.
Yeah, it does.
Already?
Yeah, but-
Oh, he
Drew,
just
you-
smacked somebody yesterday. What do you mean? You ain't incriminating yourself?
Drew, you're not incriminating yourself. That's a what if scenario. It can't be.
Yeah, if somebody
Look, I
spits
gotta
on you, it's
retaliate,
actually-
definitely.
It's actually considered.
So what you
assault.
gonna do, nigga?
Listen, it's
I'm gonna
considered
keep it at
assault.
that.
Hypothetically speaking, a bitch spit in your face. You know, I believe you have every right to. All you can.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, Drew. For the record, if someone spits in your face, is actually considered assault. So you have
That's
the
what I
right
just
to,
said. That's what I
to
just said.
defend yourself. Yeah.
You have all right to do so. So again, Drew, you
I
ain't
just
gonna knock
said
that bitch. All right, so you're gonna.
He answered.
Melvin, you're not a goon. You're not a goon.
All right.
You're not a goon.
Listen,
Look
a
at Melvin.
bitch spit in my face. I'm knocking her the fuck out.
You're not a
Hold on. Melon gonna be like, Melon gonna be like, really? Somebody give me a napkin.
Nah, I'm knocking that bitch the fuck out.
That's him. Yeah,
Y'all got me
really?
fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm knocking that bitch out.
Melvin ain't gonna do shit. Hit her with a textbook.
Really? This is where we at now? This is
Really
what it
just
comes
spit in my face.
What it comes
Really particular juncture of the evening. Did you really?
Yo, I can just imagine that while he pulled his sleeve down to wipe his face off. This is what we doing now, really?
Nah,
No,
got me
Yo, that look
fucked up.
crazy.
Hey,
y'all got me fucked up. I'm fucking that bitch up.
You gonna pull out a handkerchief. Really?
Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Really?
He'll pull out a handkerchief with the initials MM on it.
That
Melon
do
Mac.
sound like some shit Melon would do though.
Hell
Spitting
Really?
in faces now? Are we spitting in faces now? Really?
Yep. That's what we're doing.
This shit.
Yep.
You know what?
That's
You're
him.
trash. You're trash. And I'm gonna show you how much you're trash. I'm gonna walk away. You're trash.
Oh shit. Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll
He's gonna pull a Logan Paul.
hit you up
Yeah.
next
All right,
week.
peace.
All right,
Peace.
peace out, Luca.
Bye.
You gonna turn the other long cheek. All right.
Hey, shout out to Emmanuel A. He said could be hot if she spit in my mouth.
What the fuck?
What? Nah.
Yeah,
I don't even. Nah, I'm good.
What?
Nothing.
But don't you like Blumpkins?
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
So but girls spit in your mouth, you have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he means sexually. He mean in this
Yeah,
way.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
the way,
yeah,
dog.
that's
Nah, she's spitting in my mouth. I don't even like it when I got kids coming down. I don't even like it when a girl like gives that nasty like sloppy head. That shit turns me off. Like
What?
spit hanging off your nuts and all that.
Nah, you
I'm
need
good.
all that. You need all
you
that.
need that shit.
You need all that.
Oh man.
Nah, I don't like that.
Well, he don't like his balls sucked neither. So like,
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, me either. I'm good on that.
Hey, shout outs to Rodstar 94. He said, "Why Hard8 got Melon sounding like Kevin Hart?" Laugh my ass off.
that's fucked up, nigga.
Really, dude.
I can't stand that motherfucker. Fucking.
Hey, man, yeah.
Too fucking funny, man. Too funny. But nah, them tats and all that, I don't know, man. I feel like if you was like a big Kobe fan before he died and you made it known, then I feel like that's like a different situation.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody that as far as I can remember, that like never really was talking about Kobe like that, and there's all of a sudden this Kobe shit, I feel like that's straight clout chasing. You know what I mean? And I don't know why the fuck Chris Brown would get Jordan sneaker on his face. That's just dumb as hell.
Yeah, that's some weird. It didn't look like a baby shoe at that. Like it didn't
No,
even look like
yeah,
a
that's
real.
like hella like what?
So hold on, so you say he should have got a size 9 on his
Hey,
face?
I guess if you're gonna do it right, you're gonna get a baby shoe. You got a baby J. Hey, if you're gonna do it right.
Oh
Yeah, the
my
3s and
God.
4s are definitely the dopest. Well, some
Hey,
of the
shout out
dopest.
to Tony Wood 25. He said, "No, Mellon would just file a complaint to Betty and Human Resources." Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, it is.
Oh
what it
man,
is.
here we go with. See, I don't even want to bring up this other gay topic about Brian Tyree Henry playing the first openly gay Marvel superhero.
Oh yeah, Eternals.
Hey, but, I guess we ain't got to get to it, but here we go again with the whole attractive thing on it. Why did they get the biggest, darkest brother to do this shit? It's almost like Hollywood is playing a joke, man. It's like a joke.
I mean, does he represent? Is that how the character look in the real? I mean, in the comics?
Nah, but they're gonna run with it. He's kissing some Arab dude, and it's supposed to be emotional and touching in a moment, and of course it would be. Involving a brother, but I don't get it. I don't even know why he took that role, but yeah, I guess everybody can't be played in T'Challa.
He's an actor that needs work. God damn it!
What I missed.
Yeah, but once you're black and you play a punk, you don't.
All right, man. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Let's just move on from that. We ain't gonna spend too much time on that one. Jim Carrey tells a reporter she's on his bucket list.
I gotta see that interview, man.
It was in a sexual way.
Yeah, but see, that's what they were saying.
Emma Stone is on my bucket list.
Wait, but they said that he said it as in the interview was just on his bucket list, and what they're saying, the Me Too thing, was trying to say no. He said that she was on the bucket list. Now, when I watched the interview, it did look like he said she was. So maybe they're trying to.
But what's the problem? What did he do wrong?
Because it was. Come on, you know what it is.
No.
Everybody's sensitive now.
I'm talking about.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, man.
Everybody's sensitive. Shout out to Urban Combat. He said, "Rav,
so hold up. So he can't lust over somebody.
I guess he can't. Me personally, I don't have a problem with it. But during the interview, while it's being conducted, it was a little awkward. And she blushed. She
awkward.
It off.
So hold on, was there a segue into it, or he just blurted it out?
She was asking him a question like, "Hey, do you have anything on your bucket list?" He said, "No."
He said, "You on my bucket list."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see that could have been a joke.
It ain't exactly. It shouldn't be, but it is because now with the Me Too thing and sensitive, like now everything is hyper sensitive, right?
That's a joke. That's corny.
Yeah, I think it was a joke. And you know what? And then look, this is how bad it is. I guess they're really trying to railroad him.
They really trying to fuck up men's success.
Yeah. Hey, dog, they picked up a clip where he was making fun of the chick from Birds of Prey, Morgot or whatever. And he did. It was funny, nothing distasteful. He just said, "Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Morgot, because of your physical disabilities and shit." And the whole crowd's laughing because she's attractive or whatever. So, and then like they would say, "Oh, look at him, he's so inappropriate." I'm like, "Yo, these motherfuckers are really crazy. You can't do shit."
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat from.
I want to see these niggas' phones, bro, because the same people that be crying about this stuff, they be secretly talking shit about people behind their back, dog.
Hold on, let me get this Urban Combat. He said, Rev Mellon trying to issue a restraining order.
Yeah, I got that one, but you couldn't hear me. I think DC was saying something. Yeah, no, I think it's some scary. Dog, you can't even compliment a woman. You can't do any light flirtation.
Yo, remember the thing that it wasn't the Me Too movement. There was a movement they were trying to put in New York. I think Drew, you should remember this because they started walking. The chicks were like walking sexually through like looking hot through.
Talking about through New York City, and they were getting catcalled. Right?
Yeah, they were catcalled. They were basically trying to set.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they were trying to set a law for any man that catcalled, they could get arrested or fined. Dog.
Yeah.
No, there was one brother that kind of followed her for like 3 blocks and didn't say shit to her. That was weird, but they tried to. Yeah, that was Bloomberg, by the way. The same guy who.
But here's the thing, though. When the shoe was on the other foot, like there was a dude walking through, like whatever. He started wearing buff shirts, whatever. They picked some model looking nigga, and he was walking around. He was getting catcalled.
That was me. Why you tell my story? That happened.
This nigga. There were women that
one at a time.
There were women saying that it's not the same thing, and I wanted to bring it up because we kind of like shied over a little bit, like the whole thing with the fuck is a dude named the guy that played from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
How we kind of overlooked that because the woman, he got his finger cut off because this woman is basically bullying him and beating him up. But men are calling him soft and a bitch. But it's the same thing. Like, like these women are getting like grazed off, like they could do whatever the fuck they want. Like the same thing with the dude walking through getting catcalled. They're saying, oh, it's not the same thing.
Right. It's getting bad, man. The Me Too thing is taking over, and yeah, it's just not going to be okay for you to get out and just flirt with a woman. You can't.
No,
yeah.
what we should all do is backfire on them. Any girl come out here, bitch the fuck out of here, dog. Like this start.
No, I ain't gonna wait.
Bitch the fuck out of here. Like, nah, nigga.
Hey, you married, player. You married with children. You can do that. Me, no, I can't. I know, man.
No, we should reverse it back on them. Like, yo, like, nah. Hey, before you even text me, sign this paper that you're texting me, and what's the purpose of it? I want them to feel uncomfortable as fuck. Like, yeah, you did this.
No, I mean I don't know, man. It's funny too because the other day when we did that mock thing with Luca, and I had said how a woman hasn't just came on to me a couple years. It happened like a week or so later. A chick pulled up next to me and acted like she knew me. She was like, "Oh yeah, you're Jimmy from mom." I'm like, "No, you don't know me, but we can get to know this." Like, yeah. So I'm not turning away. Yeah, that's rare, but yeah.
Chicks I don't know. Be acting like men, dog. Like the way they be trying to they be coming up to dudes. Yeah,
I mean, it is different, like in a public setting. But I've worked in like an office place where women. Hey, listen, let me tell you, women are just as brutal, or if not more, than men. Like I've heard it all. I heard a woman next. Her name was Shayna, and she would talk about like, oh, the dude is shipping. If he ain't hung, I'm not fucking with him. Yeah, this chick was married with children. And that shit blew me away how like mean they were. Then it was another dude, my homeboy Marcos. They were like, don't this dude know he's ugly? Why does he come around us? And I was like, damn, like it was. I wanted to tell him, but I don't do the he say.
I would have told him, fuck that. Let that nigga report the bitches and they lose their job.
Man, I'm a grown ass man. I can't.
We gotta play the same way they play. So they realize
I couldn't do it. I wanted to though, but. Yeah, he was trying to get with one of them real bad too, and I was just like, "Damn, this nigga only know these hoes is fucked up, man."
Yeah, I would have told him so he could be dirty to them hoes. Fuck that.
Mean dog. They are mean. They come back and they tell everything. Like I was fucking a chick in HR, and everybody knew like my dick size. And everything. Like everybody was talking about.
You never touch anything in HR. What's wrong with you?
Oh man, I learned my lesson. Never did it again. They was calling me Mr. Big Stuff. Yeah. Oh, anyway, but yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yo, there's a room full of men.
Hey, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Luca wasn't here. What the fuck?
No, this nigga felt the nerve to tell us they was calling him Mr. Big Stuff.
They called me Mr. Big Stuff at work. It could have been because of my height.
You gotta relax, man.
Why y'all going there? I mean, I'm 6 feet tall. Could have been because of my height.
Hold on, how tall are you?
6 feet.
That's not that tall, dog.
Somebody to be like, nigga, you only 6'1". Goddamn.
But that's not that tall, period.
I mean, like, taller than average. Average is what, 5'9"? I'm tall. Hey, let me get that. Let me take that. Can I have that? Shit, I'm tall.
The first time you did that shit.
Can I have this shit? Let me just have that shit. Shout out to all the women in the chat. It's Techno Fancy, Luca. All right, Phoenix.
Ain't no women in the chat. Ain't no fucking women in the chat.
Hey, there's plenty of women in the chat.
Ain't no women in the chat, dog. There ain't nothing but a bunch of men.
Hold on, wait. I got that cataract. Hold on, let me see. Let me take a look. Oh wait, I see you. Yeah, we got him. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me.
Always, every time this nigga feels sus, he starts singing.
Oh, I'm not sus. I'm not even. Hey, hold on. I don't feel sus. All right, I'm being me. All right, I don't feel sus. Yeah.
The dude from hey, Dark Cloud, where you at? Chuck E. Cheese?
Nah, man. You know where I'm at.
I know where you at, and I know where you at mentally too, because you shorter than me, player.
You only got me by like a foot, man. I mean, a few inches, dog.
I'm tall.
I'm 5'11", and you barely got me, man.
I'm 6 feet without shoes. I put on these Cole Haans. I'm like 6.5. All right, give me that.
This nigga.
So Jeff, what's his name? Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah,
Bezos. He dropped a record-breaking $165 million on a Beverly Hills mansion.
Man, that house looks
must be nice.
Too. That's like pocket change to him. So
wait, how much is that?
$165 million.
Yeah, that's that in a week, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the record for a house in California. But the thing that's kind of weird, this house looks like it's got a hill, like designated for just it, and it looks directly over downtown LA. Like it's crazy. Like the view of that motherfucker.
That
I've never seen
it. I'm not home enough like that, bro.
Man.
I mean, that's pocket change. That ain't no money to him.
I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what? Maybe I need to have that type of money because even when I do, like, I'm living good right now, and I still don't go out of my means, man.
Bro, he's a billionaire. I like it.
But even so, like
multi-billionaire.
Right, like
I'm not saying I'm on his level, but even right now, I don't spend the money that I could with what's in my savings. I don't.
He'll make that shit up.
Relate to that though.
He'll make that shit up in a week, dog. Like,
you can't relate to that in no way, shape, form, or fashion. That man is worth like $140 billion. What is that?
He's the wealthiest. He's the wealthiest
as fuck, dog. Like,
yeah, he's the wealthiest man.
And he'll make that shit up so fast, like a week, 2 weeks, some shit. Like, he'll make that shit. That ain't nothing.
Well, no, he doesn't have to make it up. He has it. Look, listen, this dude, when he started Amazon, like, and he was already a multi-millionaire, then he was driving a 1996 Honda Accord. So he's very frugal. You know, if he bought this house, he could buy 20 of them and it not hit him. Like, this dude is very frugal. I mean, but it's one of those things, though. Like, even if you had that do you need a mansion that big though for one person? Well, he's got the gold digging news anchor.
I would say no. Me personally, like,
I mean, if you're the only one gonna be living there,
yeah, well, him and that tranny looking news anchor he's with. But other than that, he ain't got no kids. No, he's definitely MGTOW. Yeah, he divorced his wife. She got a cut. I guess they got kids or whatever, so he's going the red pill way. But it's just one of those things where, damn, this house is really fucking huge, man. Like, I don't know.
Did they get the dynamics on the rooms and all that shit?
I can look that up. I'm sure it's got at least 10. But yeah, that motherfucker,
crazy.
That shit is crazy to have that kind of wealth. And you know what's crazy too, and I'll say this: there's him, Warren. What's crazy is there are 10 men in this country that are wealthier than 50% of this country. Like, there are just the top 10 wealthiest men in this country, just this country, are wealthier than 50% of this country's population. That's crazy. And that the distribution of wealth is definitely
and yet the cities and niggas are still poor and niggas are still fucking.
Yo, we're in debt. We're $21 billion or $1 trillion in debt right now.
Like that.
Yeah. So the distribution of wealth in this country is definitely it's not fair. It's kind of crazy. It's capitalistic society, but it is what it is, man. And you just gotta
people love that shit. People love capitalism because of that shit.
Yeah, if it benefits you, like,
right.
I'm one of those people. Like, now, like, back in the day, it didn't benefit me at all, and now today, running my own garment business, shit, it kind of does. But now it's just like, man, it's just not. My thing is that everybody deserves a fair shot. I'm not trying to say like, oh, get out there and grind and get it like me. I understand that I'm kind of the exception and not the standard. But I feel like everybody, especially at a certain age, man, why do you have to go?
Pasadena mentality right there.
Hey, mentality. No, I'm not. No, I'm thinking. No, I'm speaking for the guys who don't make as much as me. I'm saying like everybody deserves a shot.
Everybody does.
Being able to sustain their life and being well off, or at least middle class. But the middle class is on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit don't exist.
Yeah, that's all. But I'm gonna get my meals.
That's crazy, dog. God damn, so much fucking money.
Yeah, that's a lot of
money.
Can
you imagine just, bro?
Yeah, 165. I think he's worth like 140. He's got bills, man. Him, Balmer, Buffett, all the motherfuckers. Gates. They got more money than 50%.
You know what's crazy? All them niggas still get tax breaks. Like,
can you imagine like one guy's wealthier than everybody you've ever seen in your entire life? Like,
forever will see, probably.
Like everything. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, one person insane, has that wealth.
That shit definitely crazy.
Yeah. I want to let you guys know right now, with the statute of limitations in California, if the person that's suing the Rick James estate gets a bag, I'm going to sue LAUSD and try to get my bag. So, I mean, if you could, Rick James has been deceased since 2004, and he's being sued for rape in 1979. So I need to get my bag and play the victim.
What's their statute of limitation laws out there?
Oh no, now there's none. Now there's none in California.
Okay.
If you raped the bitch in 1920,
you still
apparently sue their descendants or the estate. Isn't that crazy? Give it to me. What you say? I don't know. Rick? I don't even know if he did that shit though. Like, I know Rick used to be coked out, but taking pussy, I don't think he had to. Like, didn't he have all them with the Mary Jane girls and shit in my house? And he didn't have to rape nobody.
Man, I don't know.
Fuck.
Nah, I mean, you would assume he didn't have to rape nobody, but we already know rape is used as a weapon to get money.
Yep.
Facts.
So,
I was just about to say that.
We already know that's been going on for a while now, and he ain't around to defend himself, so this is the perfect time, right?
You got.
But he died in. Do you understand? This man has been dead since 2004. Like when would have been the prime time to kind of come out and get the bag, right? Would have been maybe around the time or before he died. 2004. He's been dead since 2004.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy.
You got bitches out here that go through the garbage can to try to get that condom, bro. Like these chicks out here do anything, man.
Oh no, they take the turkey baster thing. I heard about that shit years ago, man. Before even the Cameron thing. Yeah, they take the nut right out the condom and put it in. They got their bag. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Damian Lillard. I see you wifing these bitches. You know, it is what it is, man. Anybody watching All-Star game? No. You know AD's gonna take that. Laker trophy named after Kobe from Chicago. AD's gonna take it. I called it.
That game gonna be lumps out of this shit.
Because Giannis
West Side is
be a DM. He can't pick the shit.
The West Side is stacked, nigga. What?
Yeah, I don't know why the people he picked was just off.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
But what if everybody? What if like Harden and Kawhi try to like show up and shit, and then the East kind of because the East they got a team though. They got a team. Yeah, they got like a real.
People will definitely be playing hard to try to get the first Kobe All-Star trophy.
Facts. Yeah, that's
but
gonna be
interesting. About the slam dunk contest.
Rigged.
Man, that shit was fire though. It was a great dunk contest.
It's dope.
I don't really think it was all like that though. Like
really?
I was seeing
Aaron Gordon's dunks was great.
The one that he did with like the one hand windmill, that was cool. But the other ones, like all them between the leg joints and jumping over people, we didn't see them shit.
Yeah, Derrick Jones, he tried to do the windmill. No, between the legs from the free throw line, but he stepped in.
That was way off. That
was off. That's what I don't understand. Didn't they give him a 50 for that?
That was bullshit. That was bullshit.
Aaron Gordon should have won. He should have won that. He should have won.
And Aaron Gordon,
he didn't get a 50. He got a 58. And then Aaron Gordon got a 57. Listen,
because Dwayne Wade fucked it up. That's why.
Dwayne Wade played for the team that Jones Jr. currently plays for, so therefore it wasn't fair. And I'm gonna keep it real. Once Gordon brought out all them little white girls for the TikTok thing, I knew he was gonna lose. I knew it. Some told me this nigga.
You really think that has something to do with it?
When he brought out the little white, and he's like 2 shades from being white anyway. So I was like, man, he gonna lose this competition.
Nigga, man.
Like he gonna lose. Common's on there. Common gave him a good 10. He didn't cheat, but why did they have fucking Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah, you don't like Chadwick.
Yeah, you don't.
Like it just wasn't cool.
No, that joint was trash.
I mean, it
wasn't trash, but
I liked it.
That from the free throw line joint was garbage. The between the legs shit, we done seen that so many times already.
I would like to see a 360 windmill, like when they twirl up and then cock the hand back and do it. But a lot of people can't do, like Vince Carter and Dominique could do that. A lot of people can't do that particular dunk. And then also I felt that Jones, every time I see this dude dunk, man, it looked like this dude's legs are like springs, like he gets up. I felt that he should have just did the Jordan dunk with the cock back from the free throw line and just playing. You know what I'm saying? So I was rooting for, actually, I thought both of them was deserving, but yeah,
I think the biggest thing is hold on. Shout out to Kenny Wilson. One, he said capitalism requires an underclass. It's designed for there to be a winner and losers. It's set up to exploit the people at the bottom. It ain't fair.
Of course not.
That's a fact. But
the biggest tragedy of all dunk contests is LeBron James never getting in a dunk contest
because he know he ain't gonna win.
He didn't want to get into it originally when he first got with Cleveland. He said that he didn't want to be known as just somebody who could dunk. But at some point, he should have entered it.
Michael Jordan been in the dunk contest. Kobe was in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I think
a lot of greats.
Carter was in the dunk contest.
Right.
A lot of greats have been in a dunk contest. Even Kevin Garnett, people like that, and there's no way that he should have never McGrady. There's no way that he should have never been in a dunk contest, not once.
He never been, never did one.
I don't think he's probably not a creative dunker. That's probably what the problem.
You ain't gotta be. You could practice on him. Have people.
Oh, Kevin Garnett, a 7-footer, was on a dunk contest, my guy.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard.
I was about to say Dwight Howard. Yeah,
he got one. But
Nate Robinson. Spud Webb. Like it's no excuse for LeBron never to be in the dunk contest.
Yeah, Spud got one 5'7", man. Damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy to be.
That little nigga got hops.
Man, man, dunking, being young and being able to dunk, man. I miss them days, man. Being able to jump over 4 fucking feet with no problem.
And they got to do away with all this jumping over people shit. Like, god damn, I'm definitely that shit.
I've noticed like over the years, it's so much harder for people to like think of something like super fucking creative now, because like most people have already done it before or some iteration of it. Like,
when you take off, you got to spread your legs and you can clear. But yeah, Taco Fall was bent over, so technically he wasn't, all 7'4". But I mean, he was a dope dunk.
But still, he was still able to like, even if he like.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. But listen, they gave Dwight Howard like more points for that dumbass Superman shit that was corny as that was a regular. That was he's not in the dunk contest to play around, dog. Like
it was just fun to him, dog. When he
first dunk was stupid as shit, yo.
I like his first dunk, that 360 when he was like paused in the air. I like that dunk.
That was trash.
You really think so?
It was dog. He's like what 6'10". No, it was just and then his wingspan is fucking 7'4". Like it was just too easy and cheesy. Yeah, it wasn't a dunk thing.
I wasn't a fan of that Superman shit.
Yeah, I think Aaron Gordon is one of the best dunkers, especially when he the last one when he was with Zach LaVine, which I felt like he should have won that too.
Yeah. I don't know. That was crazy. They was doing that.
Zach LaVine.
When he put the ball underneath his legs.
Yeah.
Yo, that's one of the best dunks I ever seen.
Didn't Gordon say he's not going to do it anymore?
Yeah, he said he's not going to do it anymore because he felt like he should have had.
Tired of getting robbed. He tired of getting robbed.
He won one and then he lost 2. Well, got robbed for 2. So yeah, he shouldn't. Plus, he was scarring up his wrist and shit. Like, yeah, just leave it alone, man.
He's still young though. Ain't he like 23? Some shit like that.
He's young.
He's young as fuck. Yeah,
he's still young. Yeah,
he's tired of getting robbed, man. He like fuck that shit. You notice? I've been noticing like we can't get. Our podcasts haven't been lasting to 7 o'clock or past that lately and shit, man. And I think that's because Candace ain't here no more. Like,
you don't think it's because of the topics?
Nah, I think it's the same. I think we done had even less topics before and then used to be hitting 3 hours like it wasn't nothing. I think that's because her long-winded fucking answers and shit. No, like for real though, you think about it, like the long-winded answers and like used to just go on.
I'm gonna keep it a buck right now, man. I didn't want to say this on the podcast or whatever, or with her not being here or whatever like that, but she understands and she knows. Candace had, and I'm not trying to be funny. When Bond came on the show, she absorbed. He had a lot. I'm not trying to be funny. Shout out to Butterbutt. She absorbed it. He had a lot of gay followers, man. Now, Bond put a lot of heart, blood, sweat, and tears and knee cartilage into this game.
Oh my god!
Yeah, my god! Am I lying? Before Bond came on the show, look. Before Bond came on the show, arguably the most popular next to Hard 8 would have been maybe DC and myself and Candace, level even. But after he appeared, she catapulted to the second most popular person. I'm not trying to be. She did. She was the second most popular. No, there was a podcast where the entire chat actually turned on 8, and they called her smart. Like I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
LGBTQ portion that she brought to the table, like Butterbutt Crunch and all those, like they kind of falling off a little bit. Like, yeah, she was their voice. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be funny about that. Candace was definitely the second most popular person after your boy Bond came on. Yeah.
I don't think that's true at all.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey, Butterbutt Crunch and all them. I'm telling y'all, I don't see these niggas.
I do not think she was the second most popular person.
I think she was. What do y'all think?
When she left, it seemed like more people it was more comments about being happy that she wasn't here to more of like, damn, where's Candace type of shit.
Well, I think we got both, but I think we had a lot of people trying to ride and impress you. Shout out to Tony Wood 25, though. Salute, man. It is what it is. But I think that she had man. Is anybody other than 8 going to dispute that she was the second most popular person on the podcast?
Listen, look at the comments. Maybe you're right. Don't say that. Hold on. You agree with that, Drew?
Not really, but
I don't agree with that.
I don't know.
You agree with it, Melly?
What about DC? What about you?
I don't agree with that.
I think I think you could have said Dark Cloud, Cycle, Candace, and then myself. And then after the Bond appearance and the LGBTQ fans, Candace was catapulted to the second most popular. Like I'm
Well, first of all, Bond don't have a lot of gay fans.
Yes, nigga.
Nah, right?
Nick, go back to that episode, whatever it was, when he was sidestepping. You'll see it in the comments, in the chat. All them niggas is gay. All them niggas is gay.
I mean, he got a bigger fan base than you because he's been here. But
no, I'm not even comparing it to me. I haven't been on YouTube that long. No, I'm saying comparatively to everybody else collectively. Like Candace definitely absorbed a lot of them dudes. And if you see them in the chat, like it was funny. I left a comment for one dude. I was like, man, you look hella gay. And then my man Torrance Ingram was like, damn, Rab, like you right. And it was a lot of niggas that was go back to that episode and look at the comments.
Yo, this is crazy.
It was boogie fever, nigga. Hey, no, I'm not trying to be funny, but it was definitely boogie fever. And then after that, Candace catapult. She had more followers. There was more people riding for her in the chat. I'm not trying to be funny, man, but
I don't think Candace became the second favorite. I didn't see that as far as comments. If I'm judging off comments and stuff like that, I didn't see that.
I told you that one time. Like I was like, man, I don't mind her taking because I need to shut the.
Does Candace break you off or something?
You jealous? Are you mad? You mad? You mad? You was trying to get a little some of that sweet chocolate drop. You was trying to get a little candy drop. Yeah, you hate it.
You definitely was in her DMs, though. You definitely was in her DMs sending her pictures.
No.
Nigga,
all up.
Yeah, he was right.
No.
I'll give you I'll break you off.
I'll throw it right now. Chill out.
Yeah, we did talk about the DC Twister.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
that don't mean nothing. That's just my catchphrase, dog. That don't mean nothing.
Hey, man, you was definitely trying to give a little something. But look, I'm keeping it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm telling you. Now, Luca was definitely on the rise. Like as you know, when we added Luca, whatever. But I'm telling you, Candace was definitely after that appearance or that episode. She became, to me, I just felt that she had more fans and shit.
Luca still feels like a guest.
I think it said Candace was better off before face reveal.
Who said that?
Oh shit!
Yo, these niggas is fucked up.
Y'all niggas stupid. Man.
Y'all niggas crazy, man. Yo, what the fuck?
All the sweet boys, the buttercrunch, the fun boys.
Y'all niggas crazy. I think Luca still feels like a guest to me.
I feel like, hey, she good.
That's because she hasn't been on like as long as
she ain't been there that long, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe, I guess. Yeah. Damn, this nigga crazy. Talking about
believe, listen to me now. Believe me later on. Go back to that episode, dog. You see all the fun boys in the comment section, in the chat. They were still here for Candace. They was loving Candace. One of the dudes was like, "Oh, y'all don't understand. Y'all too dumb. Candace is like, I'm telling you."
Oh no, I remember that episode.
Am I right?
I remember that episode.
You remember that, right?
I remember that episode. Everybody, because then on Twitter, everybody was coming at 8.
Hey,
right after that episode,
riding. I'm telling you, all the bonds following, those were the booty goons. The Star
so
Wars.
He might have a point, at least when they came to that episode.
Yeah, when they was like, "Wait, Candace is lesbian? We're here. Hey, sweet, hey, girl."
Well, she's not a lesbian though. She bisexual.
Oh well, she said that she would not mess with men again. So I figured.
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah. She said she prefers women now.
Gold star, Coochie.
Oh, okay.
Gold star.
Hey, shout out to Biz the Kid. Yo, I just thought about something when you said she just prefers. What you saying she prefers women, and with Dark Cloud saying it went left when she revealed her face, and then what Ravish said earlier about ugly people going gay.
See,
no,
see,
saying.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. Hey, Gaming says she did have a good amount of fans compared to other members until Luca came. LOL.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Dark Cloud, do you feel that you have more fans than Candace? I don't feel that I did, or you did, or Drew, or anybody.
I'm one of the ones members.
I have way more fans than Candace. Stop it.
No, Drew got more fans on his shit, but no, I'm talking about on the podcast.
98% of niggas on Weapon Wheel, they know who I am. They don't know who the fuck Candace is.
Nah, man, I think Candace.
Hold on. Why is Weapon Wheel the measuring stick?
Yeah,
because
right.
That's where I started off first.
Oh, all right.
I think I disagree. You my guy, but I think that you were the third most popular person on the podcast. After
I don't know about all that, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think she broke you off with something, man. Like, yo, what's
this
Captain Save a Hoe. Oh, shit.
Good hate. I'm not saving nobody. All right. Just quit hate.
Yo, today you saving Luca. Now you come on, man.
I didn't say Luca. What? No, me and Luca disagreed today. What the hell? No, I didn't get that.
They said, speaking of Luca, what you get her for Valentine's Day?
Come on now. You
ain't had no flowers sent to her.
Shout out to little F boy. Candace is a bottom tier panel member. Rav the goat. Hey man, look, man, it's all love. No, I just reached out and said happy Valentine's Day, man. Listen. I don't live in Chicago. If I lived in the Midwest, it might have been on, but I'm not.
I heard you said the dick pic, dog. Come on, man.
We ain't doing. We're not that thick. Nah, we can't get that yet. And I'm gonna have to get something back, so it ain't happening. Ladies first. All right. Yeah. I'm a player. I'm not cucking.
What any gamer girls in the community that y'all think is attractive in any way?
Miss Techno Fancy. If she got look, I know Dark Cloud been stalking her, but if she got a booty, then I mean,
bro,
something.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Somebody hit me up and they was like, "Yo, can you talk to Dark Cloud because he's
Stop.
He's sending me unsolicited
password to all my shit. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Just back up a little. Let her breathe. I mean, I seen her first. You know what I mean? Let her breathe.
You sending out pictures with your chest hairs out or something.
He got the taco meat.
I know that's a lie.
Hey, Dark Cloud, you showing off the taco meat? Oh man,
y'all niggas crazy, man.
No, definitely.
I don't even know many gamers. I don't watch gamers.
I don't know any gamer girls. So
we all know
exactly. Miss Tech is cute.
You say
Contra Victor or whatever her name is.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, but I think Phoenix Mule was definitely in the conversation. I would definitely Yeah, whatever.
The conversation as far as what? She ain't got no body for me.
Yeah, that's what
she got nice legs.
Body now.
No, she ain't got no body. I need curves and body and all that. Ain't none of that there. But
she's a warrior nigga, yo. Can I block this motherfucker?
Who?
He got legs.
Oh, Rondo.
Rondo. Wasn't Rondo on the podcast before?
Yeah. Him and Drew got into
it. Yeah. Oh, that's him. Okay. Got you.
Yeah, Miss Techno. Yeah, Miss Techno Fancy is she's very pretty and she's very intelligent as well. So, yeah, but. I don't know. I mean, just Dark Cloud, man. I mean, goddamn,
Hey, yo, y'all need to stop.
Nah, I mean, he be on it.
Funny. Who the fuck is Melanie Matt? Who is that? Is that a gamer?
Melanie Matt.
The fuck?
Somebody put that in the title. I don't really know many gamer chicks because I don't watch gamer chicks. Gamer chicks is cringeworthy to me.
Yo, who's Contra?
Most of the time they don't know what they're talking about and they garbage at video games. So I don't watch gamer chicks like that.
Who's Miss Crunk? Miss Crunk.
Some good ones in the 2K
Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said Miss Crunk and is definitely in the
2K community.
Yeah, I've seen some females streaming and they was getting busy in 2K.
What the fuck?
Never that.
Yeah, I've never seen that ever.
Urban Combat 1000. He said Miss Crunk and Candace definitely in the same plot.
Miss Crunk.
You know he's talking about Crunk Girl.
Crunk Girl. I never
don't know who's that.
Is she called gamer or her? Game her or something?
Nah, she got melons, but her face ain't right.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Oh shit.
There's no.
Man, I like the honesty, man. Be honest about you, man.
I don't like YouTube no more, man. There's no DC filter.
Yo, this is crazy.
All taco meat, no filter. Yeah.
Yo, crazy, man. Damn. They say I'm the bad guy. They say I'm the fucking bad guy.
Yeah, man, y'all niggas.
Video gamer, she put up some pictures.
She was looking right.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't ever look at her like that, but them pictures, I was like, God damn, okay.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's looking.
I see you, Nia, nigga. You know
who that is.
know who nigga.
You know who that is.
Who you talking about?
Yo, Drew, come on. You don't know who Ania Shokio's old jump off? No?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stay out of that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know DC got some of them pictures. But yeah, man.
Fuck up, man.
She was all right. What? I didn't hear you. What? You mad?
Stay out of that one, man.
Nah, she was looking all right in them pictures. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Hey, you know what, Dark Cloud? I want to ask you a question. You don't have to answer this. Yeah, it's about her. There was when you came back to YouTube, you had a short hiatus. Was that really your video with the Ray J song? I hit it first. Is that you?
Yo,
what?
Yo,
bruh. So he didn't answer. I hit it.
Oh man, this nigga going back in the history books out this month.
I just had to bring up the archive.
Hold up, nigga. Nah, chill.
Okay, that was you. All right. Yeah, we get a little touchy, but yeah.
Somebody said, "Can we have topics next week?" Then we had topics this week. We ain't had no. Hey, listen. Hold on. Let me say this. All right,
Yo, hey,
no. Let me say this. No, let me just say this. No, this is I'm gonna be nice about this. All right. If there is something that y'all want us to talk about, there is a Patreon tier for that. Use it. All right. You know what I mean? If you got a problem with the topics, there is a way that you can have your topics brought up. Check out the Patreon page.
Nah, some book is getting
ain't trying to pay shit.
No, I'm just saying. Well, listen, we know that. But for the people that got a problem with the topics, you can bring your own topics to the podcast if you are a Patreon member. Other than that, shut the fuck up about what the hell we talk about. If you don't like the topics, then I don't know what to tell you. But you can do something about it. You can do something about it besides running your mouth in the comment section. So for all the people that got a problem with the topics, do something. All right? Nice. Yeah.
Hit me on Twitter once you join the Patreon. Hit me up on Twitter. You know how to get me, man. Shout out to the people that have supported and submitted topics. Torrance Ingram, Clifton the Colored Milkman, Tony Wood, 25. Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
This dick sucker talking about F that Patreon. Well, then shut the fuck up about the topics, then, you fucking faggot. Fucking you talking about? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Put a dick in your mouth and sit there and be quiet.
Yo.
How about that? All right. So, yeah, anybody got a problem with topics, then do something about it. Other than that, then you just going to get what the fuck you get.
Oh, yeah. Dark Cloud, we forgot about Sunbook.
I'm good on that, man. Stop trying to get me in trouble, nigga.
Oh, okay. All right.
Huh?
Nah, he knows what I'm talking about.
People moving, dog.
Yeah, I remember what you said.
Who the fuck is Sunbook?
What the fuck is Sunbook?
Let's go.
Nah.
Nah, Drew, you brought it up. What's up?
It's a Nintendo gamer. It's a girl. Yeah.
Her name
is Sunbook.
Sunbookish gamer.
Yeah, Sunbookish
And Dark Cloud said something about her?
And the only reason people watch, they don't even care about her gaming takes.
Why? She got her titties out?
Titties or some shit?
We were talking.
Nah, she like a fit girl.
I'm about to go look up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look her up, man. We should twerking with.
Somebody got, when you, is that Etika chick?
Huh?
Nah.
That's not Etika chick.
That's not Etika.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see her. I see. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat said Eric Cuts for the win got some dookie. Shout out to Urban.
Hold on. Yeah, I could. Looking at her, I can definitely see Dark Cloud stalking Sunbook.
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that, man.
Yeah, okay.
Stalk these bitches, Dark Cloud. It's all good. We still, we still love you, man. But you be stalking these bitches.
Man. No. As a matter of fact, she came to me, so stop.
Oh, did she?
Hold on. She got a video title, "Am I Transgender?" Oh shit.
Huh?
Girl, what?
She got a video title, "So Am I Transgender?" Wow, that's a man. I'm gone.
Wait, who?
Yo.
Oh, nah. Say they so. Nah, she ain't no transgender.
Oh yeah, they said she was a tranny, but she not. Nah, she
Wait,
not.
is this
Nah.
I'm just telling you, one of her videos is titled "So Am I Transgender?"
Yeah, she's answering back. Yeah,
No, people in the comments are saying this is for clicks.
yeah.
She's not really transgender.
Wait, is this her son? Bookish Games? Is this her?
Yeah.
We been. Yeah, she's like a Nintendo chick.
Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said basically Hard 8 saying put up or shut up. And Rav, you forgot about me. Shaking my head.
What happened? Oh, my bad. Yeah, salute, man. Salute. Yeah, Urban Combat definitely be doing this thing. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. DC, it's all
That's
good.
Another thing. So I don't understand why people watch these bitches that don't know how to game or really even care about their game.
She don't.
Okay, so why just go to a porn site or some shit? Like
what I be saying.
I don't get it.
Look, some people,
none of these bitches
some of these guys, they're into their games, and so they find her relatable because they may pretend
you don't know nothing about games. You just listen to her talk about Pokemon and shit. She's all wrong.
But dude, but see, get this though. Some guys, I mean, if you was built like a Fortnite player, you would probably like her too. So
look at her videos start out. Her videos start out with her jumping on her bed.
It don't matter. Look, they find her relatable because she likes their favorite.
One at a time. Go
ahead. I'm gonna let him talk. Go ahead.
Her intro is her jumping on her bed, bouncing.
Yeah, every time.
Them niggas don't care. As a matter of fact, if you look, her workout videos get the most views. They don't give a fuck if she games.
Listen, if Miss Techno Fancy does an intro where she's bouncing off the bed, you're gonna pay attention, all right? They find her relatable because she likes their favorite piece of plastic, so it's like a combination of the two, or whatever. She don't gotta go know about games
and all that. She's showing her feet off and all that. I see. I don't get y'all niggas, man. All you guys niggas. Just go to a porn site if you want to see some freak. Listen, go to a porn site. You can type in chick playing video games. You'll see a bitch ass naked bouncing on a dildo playing Call of Duty. If that's what y'all want, y'all here.
But they want to see that. They want to see that specific person.
No, gamer bitches are playing y'all niggas, man.
Let me explain something to you. One of the things that I found out is that these dudes like those girls because they see them as either wholesome or like nobody can get. The moment that they find out that chick is with somebody or they actually seen her naked, they lose interest.
Yeah,
I don't understand. They unsub, they lose interest. If she's not a virgin no more, they lose interest. That shit blows my mind.
Well, that's the same thing with entertainment. Like if a heartthrob or a hot chick has a man, it cuts out part of their demographic off because people want to believe certain things and perceive people to be something that they're not. You know this, Dark Cloud. Come on, like the people who play the video games and shit. It's like when the console wars and everything like that. So when you interject like sexuality or appeal. That's right up there. And what eight saying makes sense in theory, but again, there's some guys they don't even give a fuck about that. They can see him fucking naked, having video games, playing video games or whatever. If this woman is providing commentary and I love you guys and thank you so much, oh my babies and all this fake shit that they play, they love that. It's like they're placating or speaking to that person's insecurity. You're a big Fortnite player. You're never gonna go outside and get some pussy. So it is what it is. You're
like
into
that girl.
So you're saying it's just a bunch of virgins?
Yeah,
well, I'm not saying any virgins. I ain't saying all that.
The girl Amaranth. The whole time that she was on Twitch and she was talking to these dudes, like doing like these like the clothes, the cosplay. These niggas thought that she was single. And she wasn't married. The moment they found out that she was married, niggas stopped donating money to her.
Right, exactly. Like when women find out that you're married.
I guess they want to feel like they got a
No,
that's the shit. Hey, that shit blows my mind. No, you live miles away. You probably look like a fucking turtle in your bedroom. Like you don't have a chance. Like, come on.
Hey, shout outs to Main Man 120. He said, what's up, fellas? Have you guys talked about your top 2 or 3 movies from 2019? We did that we did that a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's whatever. These niggas is simp ass niggas. They be letting these bitches get them. That's why I don't even watch girl gamers. They don't know what they talking about half of the time, and half of the time they trash. The good ones, the ones that do know how to play.
Red Infamy. Yeah.
They ugly, except Red
Infamy is hot. Yeah.
Miss Tech ain't ugly.
Miss Tech is hot. Yeah.
I never seen Tech play no games. I don't know if she know how to play or not.
No. I seen some gameplay with her, man. She ain't trash.
No,
I don't think I ever seen any. But
you better be careful. I heard she's lifting weight now, nigga. She'll drop you, man.
Yo, Miss Tech don't need to be lifting no weights. Relax.
I think you got her mixed up with that one Puerto Rican joint.
No. Miss Tech's starting to lift weights. She's starting to lift weight. Yeah.
Don't lift too many. Shit.
No, she don't need to lift no weights. Relax.
Nah, you good. You ain't gotta lift no weights. Maybe do a leg press, but you good.
She's trying to be a bodybuilder out this motherfucker.
Yeah, no, some people they definitely don't. In their own mind, this woman is available and speaking to me. She likes.
That's what they believe.
They believe that shit.
But you know the shit that blows my mind? Yo, Backpage is there. You can find anything you want.
Backpage doesn't exist anymore.
There's a new version of it. There's a new version of it.
You definitely up on that, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I'm just saying, these dudes that donate the money, they be donating half they rent to these chicks. Yo, you could go out and get something, bro. Yeah.
Yo, these bitches don't even talk to these niggas either.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, they might, flash them or something on the Only or whatever. They got the chicks who do that shit, man.
I don't even like going to the strip club. Like, yo, if you don't. I'm not giving no money to touch me, dog. Come on, man.
Gotta go to Will Thomas. He said, "What is everyone's top 5 movies of the decade?" I don't know, probably some Marvel shit.
I can't. Right now, I can't think of this shit right now.
Top 5 movies of the decade.
Like, God damn, we're gonna have to give me some time.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Infinity War being there.
Infinity War, definitely.
Yeah, Infinity War being there, definitely. Probably.
I put John Wick in there.
Probably Winter Soldier. No, not Winter Soldier. Civil War. That was my shit.
War. Okay.
It wouldn't be all Marvel though. I gotta think
about. It wouldn't be all Marvel
about that.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that list, man. Get back to you next week. But yeah, man, hey, these women got an advantage, man. They definitely using their sexuality. Some of them, they not even hot like that. There used to be this one chick named Nicole. She wasn't hot. And she was getting money, everything.
That chick, Destiny FOMO, she's cute, but she's not a gamer either, dog.
Who?
It's all front. Ooh. Destiny FOMO. She got big ass titties.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Who? I've never heard of her.
I don't know who that is, but
yeah, I don't be knowing these bitches. Dog. I told you, I don't really pay attention to gamer girls.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out
Same
to
thing with you. The moment I go on a channel,
and if I go on a gamer girl channel
and I see cleavage, I'm out.
If I do stumble across a gamer girl, if I see some titties, I'm out. I just leave. Because I already know what it's hitting for. I'm gone. If I go to your if you're a gamer girl, I show up and I see your cleavage, I'm out. Facts.
Man, shout out to Fuck You. He said Sonic actually a solid movie.
What is his name? What?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends. I'll give him a chance, man, but it just depends. And
gamer girls with their titties out? No,
most of them don't play games, but yeah.
No, you already know what's going on, dog. I'm out. I don't even care. I'm out. Because if I really want to, if I'm horny, nigga, I'm just going to. That's the pace. Just go to fucking Pornhub or some shit.
Right.
There's a bunch of porn sites that's free. So if I go to a gamer chick channel and I see
Spank Bang, man, y'all Spank Bang's better.
If I go to your channel and I see a turtleneck, I might give you a chance.
If I
don't see no skin, I'll give
oh, damn.
Other than that, I'm fucking out.
He says you're in a full plate of fucking armor, he'll give you a chance.
Yeah, you in a full I might watch for a couple of seconds and see, is this gamer girl? Because I don't watch no gamer girls. I done tried, but they never make like interesting videos to me. Like they just blabbling to me. It's like, get out of here. You don't know the fuck you talking about. Bounce. You know what I mean? But you do got a few that are decent. Right. For the most part, but
like that chick, Belfina, like I hate the fact that they call her a gamer chick. That bitch plays no video games.
Yo, you naming all these chicks? I don't even know.
Yeah, you can see
who that is. That's the basketball chick.
You already know about Dark Cloud.
Everybody,
you looking for a DM?
Acting like y'all don't read the chat.
You looking for a DM to jump in? Yo, he's looking for a DM to jump in. So he's
Delphina is the chick with the bathwater, dog.
Yo, my nigga DC is looking for a party. Yeah.
You trying to get them all up in one fucking massive group chat?
Trying to see what he do. And this nigga Dark Cloud know all the gaming women.
Yo,
Shit.
I'm reading the chat, dog. Like, yo,
I think Dark Cloud. I think his Dark Cloud. I think your wife is cool with this shit too. Tell us the truth.
Nah,
She gotta know how he
Gotta
is.
be. This nigga too reckless. He too reckless.
Yeah, Dark Cloud already like maybe this. Damn, look, I'm gonna play a little bit. But I
Too
got
reckless, man. Yo, him and his wife, they are tag teaming these bitches, dog. It's a fact. Must be nice. Yo, y'all think this nigga been married all this long for nothing, dog? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Too freakish to just be with one woman for all his life, dog. No, she is participating, and they got.
maybe I just got a lot of buildup, dog. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
They
y'all
are
crazy.
working together. Believe it. They are working together. She's sending him out to go get him. He bringing him back. Fact.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No, look at Drew. You hating? Damn, I wish I could do that.
Get your Xbox, my nigga. Like,
Tasha, you see how Dark Cloud and his wife get down? What about us?
Man, look, that shit ain't never happening for me. You know?
Man,
Tasha, if you listen, I'm nothing like this.
no.
shout out to So Excited. He said, "Go to X
I'm not
Movies."
trying to hear that.
Shout out to So
Yep.
Excited. He said, "Go to X Movies for you if you want the whole video."
Go to X movies.
For what?
Nah, go to Spank Bang, man. Spank Bang. That's where you need to go.
Hold on. What the fuck? What's going on?
That was all that.
Back in the day, man, I can't do that, man. I just gotta. I feel like when you basically show restraint and discipline, you get rewarded later. So
Nah, you talking about, man. Yo,
What you talking about, Ravish?
Yo,
What are you
I'm
talking
off
about?
my-
bro.
if I'm not
First
in
of all, hold up. I
Okay.
pregame. I bust one off before I hit it, so I can last longer. Then after again, I may go again and then finalize my shit off before I knock out. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, what I'm saying, no, I'm talking about being in an exclusive situation, like having sex. So if I'm not in that situation, I'll just wait till the situation happens, and then I'll get the right breezy with the fatty and get it cracking. But I'm not really. The thing is, I don't have any kids, and I've never had any STDs, so I put restrictions on my shit. Like I police my shit. Like I'm not thinking with that other head. So it happened. Everything happens for a reason. Everything in its time. Fuck it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody got the police showing up.
What up, Drew? Drew,
That's the
I
BS.
got you.
What happened?
Shut, close your window, nigga. Shit.
Oh, no, it is closed.
Fucking cops. Yeah.
That's a regular.
Shit. Yeah, all right. Now, that shit, yeah, DC be on it though, man. If I want a gamer, if I could describe what I want to look at, you could just tell me.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Yeah, okay, all right, sure. Wait. Yeah,
No, I can't.
All right. Looking for a chocolate fatty with a cup D. That's so. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, don't ask me. Fuck about you,
That
crazy.
nigga like an encyclopedia for these gamer chicks and shit.
Nah.
Hey, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a gamer chick that can play. She looks good and got a fat ass. He got the name right away.
You got the name, right? Already.
Such and such.
There's none of them that can game. Nah.
And I already jumped in her DM, so don't try it.
Chill.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think it said DC is the gamer girl yellow pages. I hate this.
Hey.
Facts.
Gamer girl yellow pages out this motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to give y'all like my fucking Twitter or fucking account. I'll be DMing nobody.
Nigga, you know you could delete that shit, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay.
And I've seen DC on there, so ain't no, you can't tell me nothing. He too comfortable. He be like, yeah, show me the, what's the back? When you gonna bend over? Like shit.
Nah.
So
Hey man, he did hop in Nessie DM, so
I think he was just playing with her though, but I think he really got something for Miss Tech. And Miss Tech one time was like, "Nigga, you cheesy."
She said that to you, bro.
She said it to you. I saw that. I don't be hitting on me. Listen, I've never come on to Miss Techno Fancy.
Right
Never.
now, dog.
She said she said DC was cheesy.
Yeah, she said something like that. A corner
Yeah,
or
she
something.
called you a cheese girl. Damn.
Yeah. I've never
it.
come on to that woman.
Hey,
So
hit that
you
like
ain't.
button, man. Hit the like button. We only got 216
You out
likes.
here doing Miss Tech?
Yeah, no, I've never come on to Miss Techno Miss Fancy.
Can't even say it right.
No, I never have. That's
That's how you
Miss
know.
Tech, no, you ain't gotta say the whole long ass name and shit.
Miss Tech. Yeah.
Hey, just say Tech, Miss Tech, whatever.
Yeah. Ask her; she'll tell you. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It's women are looking for that validation out there. Some, not all, but it is what it is.
These niggas are making us look bad out here, lusting off of these damn chicks, paying them money. Like
Facts.
yo, like all right, real talk. Not that there's no nigga out here in the gaming streets that got bitches coming for him like that. Like it all they do is just make us look bad.
Hey, shout outs to Emmanuel A. He said, "Do y'all remember what?
What, nigga?
Yo, I'll read it since I'm the first one. He said, "Do y'all remember your first nut?" I remember I was like 12, and I nutted without even touching the Johnson. LOL. I was perplexed.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't remember that shit.
Yo, you think I'm really about to sit here and explain some shit like that?
Hell nah. I ain't saying shit about that.
You niggas, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
crazy.
Look, Miss Tech out here telling people that she got big. You talking about you got fat? What's up?
Hey, the bigger the better. I like them thick. Anyway, so yeah, no, I'm not. I think he means during sex. I don't think he means. Well, he means like. Well, he said he didn't even. I don't know. Not masturbation.
I'm not entertaining that. Yo, the first time I bust a nut, I was what the fuck?
No, but we talk. If you talk, you ain't got to talk about masturbate. Talking about the first encounter.
I know what mine's is.
Come on, I mean, come on, you got to talk about that.
Talking about that shit.
Talk about the breathing.
Outro. Nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead, tell us. Let me sit back and relax.
Yeah. The visual.
Nah. Go ahead. Go with your outro, Ravish.
What did you call me?
Call him lavish.
Oh, you gonna be lavish? Hey, you've been doing that the last couple shows.
Yo, that's your name. It's Lord Lavish.
the name of the L's.
Lord
the Lord of the L's. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Salute to everybody. Send the Patreons and the super chats and all that good stuff. Hit me on Twitter, man. You know how we do. See you next week, man. Peace.
Yo, hit the fucking like button. I don't understand y'all, dog. It's whatever. Y'all some fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. If you ain't hit the like button, fuck you and your mom's a hoe. All right, go ahead, man.
Yo, it's Melon. Shout out to all the Patreon supporters, all the viewers that hit the like button. We'll catch y'all next week, man.
All right. Dark Cloud.
Yo. Good podcast as usual. And no, don't hit me up for no goddamn gamer girls. I don't know nobody. Wow.
You know them all. Shit. You know them all. Go ahead, Drew.
Great podcast. See y'all next week.
All right. Why did Drew picture look like he talking to Dark Cloud right now? Like, yo, how you get your wife to Yo, look at his profile picture. Tell me he ain't talking to Dark Cloud right Like, it takes time, right? You got to be together for some years, right? It can't happen in the beginning, right?
I've been trying to figure out Hard 8. I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, it do look like he whispering the Hard 8. Yeah. Hey, yo, how you be having all them threesomes, son?
Hit ass B. Come on, man.
All right.
Miss Tech ain't far from me too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm about to jump in them DMs, man. I'm about to hop right in them DMs. I'm gonna get Hardy to do it though.
Right.
All right, Drew, you got your outro? You did it already?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah.
Miss Tech came and saved, bro. See, she just defended me, dog. Chill out.
The DMI. So first of all, we don't believe. No, we already know. Your actions speak louder than words.
What you talking about, though? I'm not even on the internet like that.
We already know. Your MO is already solidified, player. You know what I'm saying? It's solidified out here.
I'll tell myself right now, the only person I went after in the DMs is Miss Tech. That is it.
Oh, so now you okay? Now you keeping it real.
So now you okay?
But I wasn't weird. But I wasn't weird.
Hold on, though. But you've been married for 30 years, though.
Shut up.
And we about to hate. Yeah, we gotta hate. We gotta hate DC.
Well, you wasn't married.
Yeah, he wasn't married when he did that.
He was happily married. He never.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yo, so I can't time myself. The fuck?
This nigga, man. Okay.
Okay, but you wasn't married. All right.
Cool. Shout out to Video Game Her.
What you mean he wasn't married? This nigga been married for 30 years.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yo, he was when he got married. Miss Tech was probably like 2 years old. Still in diapers, my guy.
Yeah, he did get married out of high school.
Still in diapers, my guy.
Nigga got married at 13 and shit. Like,
Somebody said y'all seen Nessie? She posted a topless pic.
Somebody tried to add me. I'll have her.
Huh?
She did. She went that far.
Yeah. Somebody tried to tag me on that. I blocked her.
Hey, if she turned around, you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh, y'all niggas stupid.
Like a surfboard. Fat.
Oh, man.
That bitch back long as train smoke.
Long one, huh?
Hey.
I've never seen her.
On that back, that shit just falls straight to the ground.
It's built like the letter P out this motherfucker. Yo, she really did that though. Like you can see nipples and all that.
I don't know about that.
Hey, listen, Nessie is not my type, but I would love to see them melons. So, yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know about that.
Yo, look at these freaks.
Hold on. Why do Ravish keep repeating the same shit? You know why? Because he already jerked off to him. That's why.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't even see her like
y'all
that.
niggas. Give me a link.
Put the link in the comment section. Put the link in the comment section. We all would like to see them.
Man, y'all crazy.
Look, he signed because he got the link. Put the link. Guys.
No, I've never.
DC wanted the link.
No, I never.
She got an OnlyFans. She don't got no OnlyFans. Stop.
They tripping. No, they making that
up.
No,
y'all trolling. Y'all trolling.
Yeah,
I know she ain't go that far.
Yeah, they trolling.
I know she ain't go that far. I would love to see them sweater puppies though. That's what I wouldn't mind seeing them fun bags. You know what I mean? Like
fun bags. Fuck.
Y'all stupid.
Keep the rest of that shit though. But anyway, yeah. Shout out to all the supporters, man. Hit the like button, Patreon, Super Chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the supporters, man. That's it, man. Just the supporters. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna see y'all next week.
Yeah, salute to all the haters too. Butt crunch. All good. Yeah.
So shout out. Hey, anybody got a problem? I know it sounds like Dark Cloud's at a playground, but he's not.
Yo, next week this shit is gone.
We'll see. Yo, hold on. First of all, before we go, we need the link because everybody is curious now. We need this for educational purposes.
I got her blocked, so I don't have it.
Where is the link? God damn it! Oh, somebody said she has a bra on. Oh, that's why.
Hey, why did you block her?
That's probably
she didn't respond to the DM.
She can't control me. What do you mean?
She said something that sounded a little racist, and I blocked her.
What'd she say?
What'd she say?
I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a minute ago. But I had to block the moment I saw that.
Wow.
Damn. Okay. I believe it.
Man, that's crazy, man. I thought DC had a chance because her man looked homeless. So I thought I was rooting for you.
God.
I was rooting for you, DC. So yeah, all right.
Damn. All right, well, we out of here, people. See y'all next week. All right, we down. Peace.